Hi,
Hello.
everyone. Hello. My shortcuts were not working to unmute everything.
It's like you say, all right, we're going to go live now. And then I hear oh, wait, it's not set up. And it's like when you're going under for a surgery, just as I say, wait,
Wait
did
a
you put
second.
that there? Or something, one of these sort of...
Wait, who is this guy again?
Wait, huh? Wait, left or right?
So it's X procedure that is absolutely not the procedure you came here for. Hi, Sav. How you doing? Hello, everyone. Congrats on getting the first today, Jackie. Hello. Welcome. And thank you for the check-ins, Rox, Lenny, Alti, Cake, Luca, and Cassie. And Daffy wants an RR. How you doing, Daffy? Ooh, and we have Jim here today.
I can do that.
Hello. Oh, Jim, are you going to do it? Perfect.
There you go. That's exactly what you were looking for, wasn't it? You don't feel ripped off at all, do you, Daff?
Yeah, totally not. We've definitely never done this before. Perfect. Yay. Hi, Luca. Hello. Welcome, everyone. We are here with Jim.
G'day, guys. How's it going?
Yes, we have the finale, everyone. It's the final episode of Kentucky Route Zero.
At least we're quite confident.
It's
that
totally
that's the
gonna be the last one. If they were all like that, I would spend all 300k points. Hi, Jomas, how you doing? Heard that 3 streams ago? I don't know what you're talking about. Today is definitely as planned. Totally, yep. Yep. But we are...
Yeah, I think 3 streams ago we'll finish this. We'll finish an act. Actually, no. I think we did boldly say something like we're doing that Saturday stream. We're saying like, yeah, we're going to try and finish it tonight, and it turned out to be the longest act. And
yeah, it was the longest act. We didn't even finish one act in that stream.
All right, we've done 2 acts. There's only 3 acts to go. We're gonna blitz through it. We're gonna finish it today. I didn't finish 1 act.
No.
Less progress than we had in the previous 2 streams.
Hi, Moon. Thank you for the look. I appreciate that. Have a good one. Thank you. Mistakes were made. Well, when have I ever made a mistake like that before? Absolutely never. That's exactly right. I was like going back through and rewatching some of my early Final Fantasy streams where I'm like, so anyway, guys, we're going to replay the story in time for Dawn Trail to release. Woo! And me in the future, 14 months later, not finished a Realm Reborn, like... Whoa.
Which one did you... Because Realm Reborn is the one you just finished.
Yes.
You did just finish, right? On episode 99?
99, yeah.
99, no.
Yeah, I mean, technically we finished it on 100 because we did the last main story quest as part of the episode 100. But,
Semantics. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. They could finish the game or they could yap. What about both? Yeah. When it was just story, but then it changed.
Yeah, false dichotomy. The game is yapping, and we have to discuss our thoughts on every 5 words.
Exactly. Yeah. 40 minutes without the game changing? Yeah, I was telling... I have a friend that I can yap with, like, quite well. And we were having another yap session. There happened to be, like, a work friend. So we were yapping, like... in like a meeting, which was 10% work and then 90% yap, and I brought up because we were like, okay, yeah, just this last thing, and then we're gonna go. Oh, okay, do one more thing, I promise. Okay, this is the last thing, and then as my like, okay, this is genuinely my last thing. I was like, I have to tell you this story of this friend that I play this video game with, where we were yapping for about 40 minutes and the game scene did not change. He's like, I'm reminded of that moment right now.
That was Neri, right? You're talking about Neri, right? When,
sure, yeah. Yep.
I suppose I think it was Neri was probably the one who brought it to our awareness after he said, like, he's Lurk gonna go feed the cats, look after the cats or something, and came back later and said, guys, this is the same screen. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Lix, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders.
Welcome.
Hello. I hope you're all doing well today. Good evening. Tonight we are playing Kentucky Route Zero. We're about to start the game, we promise. It's totally not yapping disguised as gameplay. Or gameplay disguised as... I don't know. It's Friday.
It's none of those. Anyway, yeah.
My head hurts.
Right.
But welcome. Hello, how you doing? Welcome, Zivo. Hello. Hi, Lix. We love that for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Raiders. I am a variety gamer, like my friend Jimitation here. This is a game that Jim introduced me to play, part of my Game Redeem channel point reward. So yes, very excited for this. Today's the finale. I'm looking forward to it. But our introduction to what you've been up to lately, Lix. Yo, check it. Lixame's the name, and puns are their game. From Yakuza to Valorant, this streamer's got range. They're a chill mix of anime, JRPGs, and dad jokes that'll make you go, no way! So grab some snacks and settle in, because this stream's about to begin. That's cute. I like that.
I like the dad jokes that'll make you go, no way!
No way!
Like, oh, man! Yeah. Oh, you got me.
You got me! That rhymed. It is cute. Yeah, I do like it. It has some good ones that it comes up with. I love dad jokes. I do it all the time. You know the one where it's like, I'm hungry. It's like, hi, hungry. I'm dad. I don't know what it is about that one specifically, but that's like top 3 favorites.
Some of those, I could bite my tongue occasionally to, like, holding off on not saying some of those horrible, like.
Why resist? You know, just let it out. What's your favorite one? Do you have a favorite?
There's. I mean that's a classic. There's definitely another one, but it's not coming to mind.
My friends have been calling me father because of all the dad jokes. That's rough, buddy.
Do you know why I love dad jokes?
No, why?
Why is that? What? Gotta wait for the stream delay.
The stream delay,
yeah, that's right.
Because they are very apparent.
Got him. Yeah.
Got him. Very good. My like favorite joke in terms of like the dad jokes is like, what do you call a blind dinosaur?
Oh, wait.
Oh, you know it, don't you?
No, but I think I can have a educated guess.
Go on.
But it could the Neversaurus?
Do you think he saw us?
Oh, all right.
Close. That was pretty close, though. Yeah. Yeah. It's because it's a dad joke and contains a dinosaur. So, you know.
Yeah, that's
like
a win.
An extra bonus point.
Damn, my nephews would love that one. I'll have to remember that. Yeah.
Jim, I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
This is good material.
Taking notes, yeah. This is good stuff. You got any other dinosaur ones in particular?
Any other dinosaur ones? I don't know if I do. I'll have to have a think. I did used to have a lot of dinosaur ones, but they've lost to time now, I think. But Lix, if you need to head to bed, I know it's super late for you. Please feel free to do so. Please get some rest and some food and everything like that. And thank you very much for the follow as well. I appreciate that. What do you call a blind dino's dog? A blind dino's dog. I don't know.
What do you call a blind dino's dog, Jomas?
Sure luck. Thank you, Lixme. Thank you. Do you think he saw us Wex? Oh my god, that's good.
So you got to add that to your arsenal.
That's the double. Also, that's the one
right,
too.
Follow up.
Yeah.
I remember there was one. Good
night, Zebo.
Like that. Good night. It's like a follow-up joke, series joke, the unexpected ones. We had a party when I was in like high school, like year 8 sort of age or something, and in the morning we're all. I don't think we slept, so up all night gaming, and in the morning, the kids. The host's mum. Oh, jeez, I messed that up. All right, yeah, but she came out and said, "Oh, what's everyone just sitting around being quiet for?" Because we're all like hadn't slept and tired. So she brought out a few joke books and handed them around. I was like, "Okay, tell us some jokes and all the rest." And I was like flicking through, and I found like the anti-joke. And
the anti-joke.
She hated it. She hated it so much. It's like she was like encouraging and like and she had a laugh at someone else's one that had a pun in it or whatever, and then I told that this one like, she just like a few other people sort of chuckled, and she was like, "That's not funny. Why is that one funny?" Like almost telling everyone not to laugh at this one because it's she doesn't approve of anti-jokes or something. But it was why did the crow fall out of the tree?
Why did the crow fall out of the tree?
Yeah, which obviously you can't answer. Yeah.
I mean, because he's dead, but...
yes. It was dead. Why did the other crow fall out of the tree?
Because the first one did?
It was hit by a dead crow.
Oh. No, I like that one. That was funny.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, there was another stage to it. Oh, yeah. Why did the man fall out of the tree?
I don't know. Because he was
hit by a fridge.
A fridge?
Yeah.
Why is there a fridge in a tree?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not telling it right, but it was you were supposed to think, oh, there was a crow, it was related to the crow, but it's not.
I think the joke is that it's not related to the crow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now that we've done dissecting that.
Yeah, that's right. Like going in knowing that it's an anti-joke and there's a misdirection, kind of. Yeah, but. At least now we understand. You can feel free to use that one. It'll go down great.
Taking that one. Yeah. Taking that one. And use that one on when they least expect it. And deliver it with a completely straight face. And then not laugh. And then walk away afterwards. That's the best way to deliver that, I think. All right, let's go over to the other screen. Nix is going to eat us. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Doom, doom. Act 5.
You're clearly ready for it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm ready to go. Hi, Cherry. How you doing? Ironic how the word Q is just the alphabet Q with a long line of silent letters following it. True.
Yeah, one day they'll get their turn to be pronounced.
One day it'll be Ue. One day it'll be their turn.
Q-U. Q-U.
I spell Q wrong all the time. I know people probably see me spell it, and I spell it like different every time I use it in like group chats and stuff. And I feel like at this point people just, no one's called me out on it. Not a single time has anyone called me out on it. And I feel like people just accept that that's just how I work at this point.
For some of those, whenever I remember having problems spelling Q as a kid, and I was like, oh no, I just know it's a long chain of vowels. Like, no, how it's so confusing. And then I remember that after a Q, it's always a U. So now I know the sequence. So it's always Q U, and then it's not going to be two U's in a row. So it must be an E, and then
that would be ridiculous.
It's long, so it's another U and then another E, and like I repeat those sorts of things to myself with all of those quirky spellings. Like
now that
million of those little
spelled that out for me. Watch me never spell it wrong again.
That's it. Yeah. Because I've had those sort of moments. Like there's I think it's Lethal Weapon, maybe, if I'm remembering it right. Where one of the characters has like almost a catchphrase to a point when I swear they have a puzzle of some variety and all the rest, and one of the characters has a bit of a catchphrase where he goes, B-E-A beautiful. And that, saying it in that tone and all the rest is how that has stuck in my mind forever for all of those, spelling beautiful, getting all those vowels in the right way, and like names like Bo and things, because it's always E-A-U.
Yes.
So B-E-A beautiful.
I think that's I mean, not from Lethal Weapon, but I think that's the same mnemonic that I used, because I feel like that's how you use the same mnemonic for so long, and then internally, whenever you write that word, like you just, like it's so reinforced that you just keep using it, like internally in your mind as like an active voice in your brain being like, B-E-A, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am plagued by things like this. There are so many of them.
I have a habit of like pronouncing things in funny or silly ways, because a lot of those are parts of the ways I remember how the word is spelled, because it's like like there can be the silent letters, or, sometimes a letter can have a slightly different pronunciation depending on the context. But if you like break it down into like 2-letter parts and just like fully pronounce each of them, it makes it sound silly at times, but then but then it also makes it easier to remember. So I think that's how that works in my mind.
Yeah. It's like I make this meme about like pronouncing both R's in February, but like internally I pronounce both R's in February when I'm writing February. I'm like, February. That's a perfect example. Yeah, and I go Wednesday every time in my head. It's Wednesday. Wednesday. Yeah.
And sometimes if I'm feeling zesty, I'll even say Wednesday, depending on who I'm talking to. So
mixing it up a little,
Yeah, exactly. And it just reinforces that mnemonic. Yeah.
Yeah. The one that I wish that I could get rid of is croissant. Every time someone says croissant, and I'm like, croissant. Because that's a problem. That is, a problematic one. Croissant.
See, in mine it's croissant.
Croissant. I don't think I've used that one. I don't think I've ever... No, I don't think I've used that one. Mind you, it's not like I eat a lot of croissants to
yes, understandable.
need to describe them. So, yes, we should probably get into the act, Jim.
It's time. We've hit the 30-minute mark.
Together.
Yep, the alarm's going off. Wait, hang on. There you go.
Yeah.
No, I could be cruel. I have this one on hand at all times as well.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Save that for Sav the next time he makes a D's nuts joke.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've used it on a Tuesday collab before. After Sav's made a joke. Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh. The other day he goes into Neri's chat and he like uses the pants grab, except Neri doesn't even have that emote and he just keeps using pants grab, and I'm like sitting there over the timeout button and like, I could do it. I could. It'd be pretty funny.
That's the mod temptation. This power, and it's over one of your friends there, and
I have done it before. I did it once because Seth came into the chat and he's like, hold me back, chat, hold me back. And I was like, okay. And then just typed him out.
Consider yourself held back.
And he's like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I mean, you asked. You asked. I was just helping, you know?
But everyone knows when someone says that, it's only you like play act. I'm play it. Don't actually hold me back.
Yeah. Saf would have done the same thing, and he knows it.
Give it the opportunity. All right, is it time?
It is time. It's like when she wanted to beat up the guy who messed up Gigi. Oh yeah, that guy. Screw that guy. Why? Okay. I can press
just
play.
Take it back to the menu.
Oh, okay, that's what that would do. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
I was like, huh? What does this mean?
Oh, that's the delete save button. Yeah. That's I swear, I played a game. Oh, wait, no, wait, I'm going to reuse it. I jumped the gun because I started talking and then thought, wait, no, I missed the... There you go, perfect.
Hey!
A town.
A town.
Law and order. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we decided it was Law and Order text.
Mm-hmm.
The final act. This is exciting.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't even know this.
For
it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Perfect.
For anyone who knows it, then that's great.
No,
yeah. All right, I'll give you a second
Where
to take
were we
in
up
the
to?
scene. Yeah.
We were up to... old mate was no longer with us. And we were going to make the antiques delivery on his behalf anyway, as Shannon. Because Conway's buggered off with the people from the whiskey/electricity company. And we parked the car like downstairs because we brought it over on the ferry, and then we realized that we had to climb all of these stairs to get up to the top. And then it cut away. I'm pretty sure with the dog just staring at the car. And there may or may not have been tears at that point.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, really. And then...
Yeah, experts are still in disputing the facts. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's evidence in dispute. So I'm pretty sure that's where we're at now. We're trying to make this delivery to 5 Dogwood Drive, but as Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon said that she'll do the last step. She said she just feels that little bit of...
She feels like she owes it to Conway, I guess.
A bit of a debt. Yeah, it was sort of like she said something like, you know, to honor the old man or that sort of thing, like, you know.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, make sure it gets done, sort of thing.
So they've been bringing everything up from downstairs. We've still got our little gang of people with us.
Mm-hmm. That's everything, right?
How did this all fit in that truck?
It's bigger on the inside.
Can't help but make the Doctor Who reference.
Yeah.
The sun is shining. The birds are singing. The flowers are opening. Dew glistens on the grass. Oh, okay, there we go. I wanted to see if it would just keep going.
Yeah, like Shannon is constantly waiting for the opportunity to interrupt.
Yeah, to interject, being like,
The worms are going to be out for sure.
Planning a fishing trip?
No, that's a waste of good worms.
I don't want to hold this stuff any further until we know exactly where we're going.
I'll go scout ahead.
Okay. Holler if you find anything.
Hell yeah. Splish splash. I am a cat.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
I am a cat.
And notice what your cursor is as well.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's a bug. Junebug and Johnny strain to hear the noises coming from the well.
There's that weird, sleepy singing again. 2 songs overlapping at the same singers in each group.
Johnny shades his eyes with his hand. How are your eyes, Cricket?
I just need to swap lenses and I'll be fine. You?
I'm okay for now. That's right, because they're used to being underground in the tunnel.
Yeah, this is actually the first sunlight you've seen in the game.
Oh.
Now, use this power wisely, but you do have a meow button.
Where? What?
The one you were clicking. Basically,
okay,
when you go near people, I think it is. It gives you the meow button.
Oh my god. Meow. Meow. It's over here. There's not gonna be a next time. If she had a Nix redeem. I think I might have turned it off for now. Look at all these people. Look at all these people.
Me.
6 or 7 men stood in the sun about a dozen yards from the ditch, and he could hear them laughing. He tried not to hear them. Instead, he listened to the shovel punching through the dirt as he shaped the trench. It was wet dirt. Mud, really. It made a hungry sound as he shaped the trench walls. Hungry. Hungry like the wolves. Hello?
So, I think this is not happening.
Oh.
I think this is like a memory or something, because they're all like foggy people kind of thing.
To dig the trench.
Is it?
It's okay, saving for MSQ redeems. Oh my god. Saving all my bickies for heavens, what MSQ redeems. Oh my god. I'm in danger, Jim. I'm in danger.
Wait, how does that work if you get a whole lot of the MSQ redeems? That like the game doesn't lock you out of, like, if you do a certain number of MSQs, it doesn't lock you out of any particular side quests that.
No.
And then you can't finish them?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
That's okay. And I do set a cap of MSQ too. So I'm in danger though. Oh, trench.
Oh.
Oh.
It normally highlights words. I did not expect.
Yeah.
I both don't remember and didn't expect that to be the way to progress the conversation. But sure.
3 per stream. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Glare from the noon sun made his sinuses tingle. The trench was a foot wide by now. By the time he was done, he expected it to be about twice that, and run most of the way from the middle of town over to where it could drain off into the creek. Town. The laughter quieted into greedy chuckles, and he could feel the men approaching. Okay. Splish, splash. But slow-mo crow.
Yeah.
So this is after the... Because this is the station.
That's the studio. Yeah. You can see the projector on the ground and the couch.
A greeting meow.
Sitting on.
Eager chittering. That's cute. Affirmative meow.
An agreeable call.
That is cute.
Oh, clicking the... Or is that triggered the movement?
Yeah, it goes like behind, like out of view. I think. No.
Oh, Ezra was just saying something, but...
Will it still fly? Oh, here we go. Would you like to do this one?
Sure. Elmo got off to a great start. Elmo gave Rita a tour of the cameras and wiring. She'd just been through a certificate program on public broadcasting at the community college, so no surprises there. Nikki showed her the video data bank. James demonstrated the send-in image processor, and then Ron came barreling in with an urgent expression. Rita had entered the public broadcasting program at Fishtrap Lake Community and Technical College with a vague desire to be a newscaster. One of her instructors got her excited about pirate television, and she followed threads through TV and activist communities until she found herself here, somehow volunteering at WAVP TV.
See, I want to click here, but pirate television is too tempting an opportunity to pass up.
It wasn't quite the radical guerrilla television crew she'd dreamed of joining. This group seemed more interested in sharing the town's home movies than culture jamming and interfering with corporate stations, but she liked that focus on local concerns. Ron's news was clearly bad news. Rita's heart sank a little as they listened. She knew things were unraveling, knew from experience what that looked like.
Because Ron had gone out to check something, right? And then he hadn't come back, and then it all crashed down.
But as she listened to Ron detail the power company's sudden withdrawal from town affairs, she heard other possibilities. She studied their faces and found concern, for sure, but also something like relief, hope, an awakening of play. Nikki looked like she might have been daydreaming. These were people, Rita decided, ready to step out of the company's shadow and build something of their own. Ron said the TV station would still be funded by court order. Could that be their anchor?
Interesting.
Big stretch.
I love the little cat. The little cat is so cute. Another cat. Hi.
Ah, so it is.
Oh, a plane.
Will it still fly?
I can do Clyde then.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. She just got banged up a little. I'll have her up and running again this afternoon, I'm sure.
Can I fly it?
Well, how's your upper body strength?
It's good. Really good.
This old girl is operated by pulleys. 100% mechanical.
That would be a workout for sure.
Yeah. Well, except for the throttle.
I could do that.
I admire your confidence, young man. I was thinking, yes. Yep, just a little bent metal. I'll have her skyworthy again in a matter of hours.
Wow.
I've been holding this a long time, kiddo. Doing this a long
That's okay, it's okay. I mean, he's been holding onto the plane for a long time, so that seems fair. Nix is going crazy from the cat meows. It's okay, I got my headset on. At first, they only observed the truck from a distance. It was an alien carcass, something that made more sense in the death than in life. The company had dropped it off in the middle of the day when everyone was at the plant. They let it sit, overnight, alone and strange. Nikki thought it was ridiculous, but Ron approved. To Elmo, the truck was simply beautiful. Let's find out more about Ron. The truck reminded him of New York City, which he'd visited once by bus, and which had made a great impression on him, especially the mountains of garbage that dotted the sidewalks. The truck didn't smell yet, but it would. A glorious patina built up over decades of progress and labor. Stinky. Of course, there was nowhere to drive it. Even Ron conceded that. Everyone had to agree this was money and attention that would have been better spent addressing the town's drainage problems. Maybe finally get started on that damned messianic ditch. Still, they had found things to dispose of. Broken flower pots, empty glass bottles, clothes that didn't fit anymore. They gradually fell into the habit of collecting waste and carrying it to the truck. Once a month, some shadows would come in from the night woods and haul the garbage away on a cart. Oh. Odd. Little houses here. They look kind of cute.
Those like dome ones in the back. I wonder, Snore. Think it'll rain anymore?
No.
Wait.
I don't see any clouds.
Seen these.
Yeah, this is these three again.
We know these people. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell, it'll probably rain anyhow. Just our luck. Assertive meow.
Oh, here they are.
Oh, really? Confident meow. He thinks it's going to rain again tomorrow. Me talking to my cat.
Yeah.
No.
Nah. No, I don't know, man. Animals have a sense for the weather.
What's up here? Anything?
I think there is some stuff with those houses. You might have to go to the doors. Here you go.
Time to break in. Haha. Paints. Would you like to do this?
I was just thinking, we could probably take turns. I think there's going to be a few of them. So
perfect.
That'll work, yeah. Paints and chalk in the small bag, diary in the large bag, stuffed dog in the small bag, photograph of Chris in the large bag. No, in the small bag? Sandra couldn't decide. Should she keep the photo of her husband, or should Alex keep the photo of his father?
Ooh. Well, tough choice. I'm going to go with the diary.
Yeah, don't dodge the choice, yeah. She wrapped the diary in a towel before stuffing it into her bag, feeling slightly silly doing it.
I mean, it's personal. That seems reasonable.
Fraser had been on a tear collecting all written material as community property lately.
Even more reason to justify hiding it?
odd choice, yeah.
Yeah. Who is Frasier?
She set everything down, closed her eyes, massaged her temples, and wondered, not for the first time, how Frasier had consolidated so much invisible power so quickly.
Oh, ominous.
How had he done it? Had he in fact done anything at all to claim this incredible lattice of influence? Or had they simply, blindly, given it to him?
Who is Frasier? Oh, they're hugging. Hug it out. Anything over on this house? Knock, knock.
Hello.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout.
Look at it. It's strange seeing like a big A frame to it, but with a glass on the sort of nested front side.
Yeah.
Of it, yeah.
Wanda snores softly. Is this Wanda's house here?
Oh. Oh wait, are you gonna wake her up?
Yeah. Whoa. Did that get bigger? Or am I crazy? Oh, I think Wanda's...
The way it's striding across in the background and all the rest kind of makes me think of that. It was a movie about aliens, and that was like the reveal scene of actually seeing the aliens. Like Joaquin Phoenix's character was watching TV and
disappeared now.
like staring intently, and then.
Oh, I think I know vaguely the movie reference. I couldn't tell you what movie. I definitely have not seen it.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the movie, but I've seen that scene a number of times.
Yeah, I've seen the clip of it. Hi, what you doing?
Hi.
This headstone has no name on it. Maybe it was his choice. Some stubborn old man, not wanting the town to fuss over him even in death. I'm sure this is what Uncle Andreas wants. Well, then, we should give it to him. Okay. The seer reclined high in a tree, carving fine details into a small wooden pipe. She'd done the bulk of the carving over hazy mornings with the stoneworker. He smoked constantly. She only smoked when she was happy or very sad or bored. From this height, she could see the earth movers shaping the mounds under the draftsman's supervision. She could see him inspecting his plan, the drawing he'd made from her game, the map. Oh, interesting. Gotta run all the way around.
Zooming.
Zooming. Zoomies.
Oh, knocking stuff over. Cat behavior.
Cat behavior. It wasn't even intentional, but I'd do it again. Haunts.
Run. Is that the guy that was over by the...
This shouldn't have happened. All of us. But most of all, that damn company who built this place and left it only half built when they pulled out of town. Damn shame. I couldn't remember who did Ron.
Yeah, it works.
Yelling into
That was a big
the void.
hello.
Hello. Wow! How'd you get out of there?
I was doing Flora, was I?
I think so.
I think, is Flora the same girl that we spotted it like in that?
Oh, true.
She was like looking at the puddles and things.
Actually, it might have been me.
I think it could have been.
That's okay.
I slipped into a stream and held my breath as it carried me deep underground. Then what happened? Then I found the library of television. There were TVs everywhere. As soon as you walked in the door, every channel was playing at once. I had one eyeball pointing at a cooking show and the other at a crime show. If I had stayed any longer, I would have split into 1,000 different people. Wow, I'm glad you got out of there. And my night was only beginning. Did I tell you I discovered the place where all the garbage goes? You mean the dump? Oh no, it's much more exciting than that. There's a big fire at the center of the earth. It's been burning basically forever.
Thank you for the chicken moon. I appreciate that. And for the hydrate. Thank you. Oh. A reminder to drink water. That's your very first bunny. Congratulations on collecting your first little furry friend for the collection. I appreciate that.
It starts with one.
That's how it always begins.
That's right.
And then you have to come back and then you have to get them a little friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the friend needs
lonely.
a friend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then you always have the issue that, you shouldn't stop on an odd number.
No, that would be bad. And, you know, it should be in, like, even numbers of zeros or fives, you know, the nice, like, solid counting numbers. What?
No, it's how the pattern continues. There's always a...
The fire grows bigger and bigger as we pile on more garbage. Someday it will burn out of control and all will be lost. I hung out with an old dog and some musicians. I'm jealous, but I won't let it ruin our friendship. I'm the bigger person here. Then we both had quite an adventure. Well, maybe I'll see you at the museum sometime. Maybe. Someday.
Cat running.
Meow.
What's this? I was legitimately waiting for, like, crashing noises.
Yeah. Every time you go out of sight, you just assume you're going to start wrecking stuff.
That's what I would do if I was a cat.
Look at the parrots.
Oh, they're cute. The macaw. Oh, he looked at me.
The macaw? Who?
Me? Ooh.
I think... Well, I suppose you just did both sides of an entire dialogue, so we could swap even if that wasn't my turn. But
sounds good.
George scanned the shelf. He quickly found the book he was looking for. There were only a few dozen left, more shells than books now, the result of an experiment called the New Selection. Privately, he called it the Purge. But only privately, in small groups of reliable complainers. The unspoken rule was to hold back criticisms as long as possible. Experiments needed time to unfold naturally, without the interference of doubt. George would have preferred to complain more freely. Even the scheduled feedback circle sessions had been losing their teeth lately, he thought. A trend that coincided with Frasier's increasingly central role in the community.
Ooh, there's Frasier again.
Frasier proposed an executed experiments just like any other community member, but his experiments had a scorched earth quality. They were all destructive. He moved from one area of community life to the next in search of excess to cut back.
Oh my god.
Later, he turned his scythe to the library. The new selection meant decimating their store of books according to Fraser's own inscrutable criteria. Now, we are guaranteed something vital every time we take a book from the shelves. No more time lost to printed chaff. Fraser's colorless voice echoed in George's mind. He felt like spitting. Instead, he tucked the book under his arm and set off for the woods.
Ooh.
I like this Fraser fellow.
Yeah, this Fraser fellow sounds like bad news. Greeting, meow. Oh. Hi, kitty. Where did you come from, huh? Follow a bird up here. These folks, the ones who built this thing, they chased birds too.
They chased birds.
Intrigued, meow. Really? That's what they wrote. They followed some migrating birds up here from Central America. Somewhere up to Florida. And then here. Interesting. Skeptical, meow. Well, that's what they wrote, anyway. I guess it might have been a metaphor.
Ah. The public bath. Oh, what?
Did that not?
I can only assume that's what happens when you miss, like you run to behind where the button was.
True.
I think it must have just disappeared. Like your mouse looked to be in the perfect spot to my eye. So.
What kind of fish are those?
Nikki?
Do you want to be Nikki?
Is Nikki? I'm just blanking on so many character names.
I'll be honest, we've already swapped a few.
Yeah. I'm sure. All right, at least so we can have each side of the conversation. Is she? I can't tell if the lighting behind her, if she's an older lady or not. Oh, well. They're goldfish. They eat algae and mosquito eggs. Very helpful.
Sounds like a good job.
Yes. Oh, no, that's a choice. Okay. Yes, it does. My job today is to write this poem.
Who's it for?
It's for the neighbors.
This is the horses, right? The neighbors. Remember, it was the neighbors. Oh my god, there's an alien
they were talking about it
again.
at the radios, which is right here, of course. So
yeah. Oh, maybe these are the people who followed the birds. That's why you had like the seer, and then the stoneworkers.
Like the original inhabitants, former inhabitants, even. I think there's something at the door of the restaurant there as well.
Oh, here.
Yeah, from memory. Yeah, waffles for any weather.
Meow.
I might be mistaken.
It's okay.
Oh well.
It's alright. It's alright. There'll be more. Maybe this one. No. Meow.
Wind chimes intensifies.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Do you think you've become better at meows since Nix has moved in? Like you've got someone to practice with and replicate?
Well, see, the thing is, Jim, I've been meowing my whole life.
Okay, all right. Fair.
So I can't really say that it is any better or worse because it's about that I perfected this a long time ago. There's just something about making cat noises, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, the mailbox says 5 Dogwood Drive.
Impossible to get any better. Already the best. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, we're in an ad break.
Actually, you know what?
Just started.
I might. You know, I mentioned I drank a lot of tea today. I might.
You know,
be
I'm
back
also
in just
going to
a
be
moment, if I may.
That is.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. It's similar.
Tis the time.
Situation. Be right back.
Back in a minute. All right. With gusto.
Hey. Ta-da.
And we're back. From the break. I don't have any other words, but we are back. All right.
I know the tune
going,
now,
Jackie?
but I can't. I haven't killed a team member at all today. That was a lie. That's what lying looks like.
Would never. No.
Pretty sure that's the clip where we're playing Helldivers, and I'm talking about how I haven't killed a single team member.
Oh yeah.
And then Jackie dies right in front of me in that moment. Through no fault of mine. I had nothing to do with it. Oh. All right. Is there a doormat? Sometimes a key is under a doormat. What am I saying? Strange to say, but I feel like I've been here before. Anyone else? Is she asking if we have a key under a doormat for
Yes.
for this?
Yes.
Or?
What would you use that key for, Clara?
Clara, I say, some not very well thought through things at the best of times. But I will have to say that one definitely takes the cake. Oh, is this your place? Weird time for new construction, but what do I know?
No, this isn't our place. Oh, wait, no, she's saying... Okay. No, this isn't our place. You don't know who lives here?
I haven't seen anyone. Did you immediately yell, wasn't me? I did. I did. This isn't even a house.
Feels warmer in here somehow, right?
Warmer and brighter. It's actually quite spacious.
Bigger than it looks.
Nobody lives here.
Well, somebody ordered some furniture. The light in here is pretty great, actually.
Yeah, because it's missing 2 whole fucking walls. Yeah, no
Real
shit,
estate
the
ad
light's
says,
good.
Fantastic lighting, yeah.
Great lighting, spacious,
what do they
open
say?
plan.
Open plan, natural lighting. Sort of things. Something north facing or I could set up a new workshop here. Could fix TVs again, or whatever people need. Hell, I could fix toasters.
I'd love to perform in a place like this at sunset.
I kind of feel like I'm on a stage right now, actually. Know what I mean, ma'am? Remember that Johnny says ma'am, and you mentioned how much you would hate to be called ma'am. Sorry, you were saying?
Ma'am is just one of those things where it's like, just don't. Like, it's cool. Like, you were polite enough in the first half. Like you don't need the follow-up. It's fine. Weird acoustics. Like, you get little echoes before the sounds themselves. I like it.
Feels like it's time to move forward. You think more people will come after these people leave?
People will come. There's something about this place.
We saved what we could.
Hey, Cat, I'll race you. From here to that pile of mail, okay?
You ready?
What pile of mail? Oh, this one? I win.
I think you cheated. Yeah. I win.
It was not in the
slow,
rules.
kid.
Not in the rules. Okay, fine. I'll wait.
From here to that pile of mail. Okay. All right. And
Come stand here. This is the starting line. Ready? Get set. Go!
Whoa, shit.
oh,
Fucking scared the shit out of me.
oh,
No!
oh! Who won? Was it
All right.
I think Ezra might have won.
photo finish? He might
Photo
have
finish.
passed him because he passed the finish line, so he
Oh,
slowed
no, we
down.
won.
Wow, you're pretty
Ah.
fast. I'll get you next time.
Haha. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. What's this?
Curious meow.
Oh, man. It's totally broken.
Inquisitive meow.
Waterlogged tapes. They might still play. Who knows? But all the VCRs are shot. Sad meow.
Sad meow.
I don't even know where to put all this. I hate to call it trash. I wonder if that garbage truck still works. It's changed where everyone is.
Yeah.
Time has passed. Nice little setup you've got.
Yeah, it's all right. Many afternoons come and go on right here, listening to the radio, taking a break from some maintenance work.
How's she looking, anyway?
Oh, I'll have her up and running this afternoon, no problem. Just a couple bins in the wrong places.
Why do I think he's huffing some absolute copium?
Yeah, this is like days later, and he's still saying it. Just later today. Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna finish this beer and then get right to it.
Yeah. As soon as I finish break, it'll be. Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
well, it's just lucky I have all the parts here. Difficult to mail order with no roads. To tell you the truth, I've long suspected the reason Cash never wanted any roads here was just to keep the horses safe. And now...
Oh, true. I think the horses are dead. F horses. Elbozo. Hi Ezra. Another race?
There you are. I think this other cat was looking for you. Will you be a family now? You seem pretty different, but that's good. You can teach each other. I should learn to play the drums.
Get it?
Can't connect those thoughts. What? No. Do you get it?
You don't get it? So it's talking about the two cats.
Yeah.
Right? And then they're pretty different, and then they can learn from each other. And then he's connected, like, they're a family now. And then he should learn to play the drums, because remember, Junebug had been talking about teaching him how to play the drums.
As a part of a triplet,
So then I'm putting his thought line down as family, and then he should learn how to do this to be part of their family.
I could see how he'd be connecting those dots then.
Rattling time. Back from dinner. Welcome back, Cake.
Cake, Dragon, did you survive?
Did you make it through your terrible ordeal?
Poor guy.
On Tuesday, you were talking about how you had to go out for lunch or something, and you were like, "Oh, I've just got this thing this week that I gotta do, and I'm just." You remember that? Yeah. That was so stressful. Jim and I are laughing so much because literally just before stream, we joined the call and we're like, "How you doing?" And you're like, and then the other.
What a year, right?
Yeah.
It's January. But yeah.
And then I was like, "Cake on Tuesday." That motherfucker. Oh. I love that Cake's like being like, "Huh? What ordeal?" What?
I'm a prophet. He's just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Inquisitive meow.
Oh, they're sleeping on the chair. They are sleeping.
Marianne and Wanda. Okay.
Oh, Marianne, not just
I think
Wanda
she's
gently.
still snoring. Yeah.
Wanda, time to wake up.
What? Curious meow.
Nope, dead to the world. I'm assuming that's a metaphor.
Yeah, figure of speech.
Figure of speech, right?
Probing meow.
Just try again later, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Try that again later.
Realize her snoring sounds almost like wailing. It's. I guess I've heard snoring like that, to be fair. So it's
true. There was Cake all
there's
weekend.
Four of them at the table there now.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Where did you get it?
Oh, it was just in my pocket. My jacket pocket.
Oh, this is Shannon.
Is it special? It's exactly the one we need to play this game. 20 sides.
This is
the one you had in your...
You play board games.
I'm more into screens, I guess. This was actually someone else's jacket. I'm sure he doesn't need that anymore.
Yeah. He picked it up at the gas station.
Way back at Equus. It's cool that it glows in the dark. Now we just need a...
dark place to play. My friend's uncle said we could use his basement.
Perfect. I'll hold on to this.
Don't lose it.
I will guard it with my life.
Cat. Cat. Alert meow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
From inside the smoke.
Frog.
Excited meow. You can see the frog slips out into the grass, too quick to see.
Oh, missed opportunity. I'll guard it with my life. Dies. That would be unfortunate.
I don't know why that reminded me, but I saw this video that was like demonstrating how incredibly fast cats' reaction speeds actually are. And like it was like a cat that was basically just calmly sitting in front of a cobra that was like arched up and ready to strike and all the rest. And the cat's basically just sort of sitting there, only half paying attention and looking around, but keeping it in its line of sight. And then the cobra starts to lurch forward to strike, and it cuts to slow motion, and the cat like backs up and swats its head out of the way mid-strike as it's coming toward it. Like, yeah, it's a whole other level to what humans are capable of.
I don't know. My cat does not have like just 2 brain cells to rub together, frankly.
Have you done the thing like you got a toy, like particularly like one on a stick or whatever, and you're like side to side really fast in front of her paws or that sort of thing, and
she just stares
like how fast they can move their head back and forth. She just like
head empty,
unfocuses and
like,
stares.
She just like staring straight ahead, like does not like there is nothing going on behind those eyes.
Not all cats, I guess.
Yeah. Like, oh, bong. Something coming at Nick's. Literally, I will have a toy, like one of the soft balls in my hand, and she'll be laying down, and I'll like try and move it around in the air and see if she's excited, and then I'll like drop it, and she just does not move a muscle. It just like, it just falls down and like bonks her on the head, and then she's just like right in the face, and nothing.
Insignificant, not even worth moving out of my way.
It's just like, what are you doing? Yeah. She's so daft that once there was like a bird outside the window, and I was like, look, a bird, and she's like looking at me, and I try and like rotate her around to look out the window, and she's like still has not seen the bird, and I'm like, look, a bird, and I'm like trying to like position her so she looks at this bird, and you're like, no,
like forcing her head in that
does not register, like, and then the bird flew away, and I'm like, well, you've missed it now, haven't you? Oh. Like trying to talk to a toddler. It is. But she's smart in some respects. Like, even though I don't often use her name to refer to her, she still knows it. Like, she definitely knows her name. Even though I call her, like, 10 different names. Like Goose, Goober, Stinky.
Yeah. I think, like, sometimes, I guess one reason it could make sense is if that can be the name you call her for food, so that can be a reason why she might have memorized that particular sound.
Yeah. Earlier I was like in my room, and then I was like, do you want dinner? And then she meowed at me and then ran out to the kitchen where the bags are. So there's some kind of thought process going on there, but it's about one brain cell doing all the work. But yeah, she's cute though. So although this morning she runs into my room, grabs something like a hair tie or something off my bedside table, and because I was still half asleep, so she's trying to get me up to feed her. So she's trying to annoy me so that I get up. Anyway, yeah, she like grabs something off my bedside table, jumps down, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then she runs out of the room with it. I'm like, what have you got? What do you have? She's like, a knife. But, yeah, like that with me. Yeah. And then I go out to like try and find it. Gone. I don't know what she did with it. She's hidden it somewhere. Probably under the fridge. She pushes stuff under the fridge all the time.
Yeah. Things always gravitate towards the fridge and then directly under it. That seems to be... yeah.
I've watched her do it, and like on my desk, you know those holes for the power cords to go through? She pushes my pens down there. Like, why? Like, she'll grab it from somewhere, take it to the hole in the desk, and then sit there and push it down the hole.
Edge. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why? Like, I don't understand the thought process.
Yeah, what's the goal here? Yeah. There's repetition involved. So what's the purpose?
Yeah. She's just fascinated by it. Are we at the end of the game? We are. Yes. We are.
Skelly.
Hello, rattling time.
Rattle them bones.
Rattle them bones. Probably unironically how my bones do sound like sometimes. I like cracked my jaw earlier today and I was like, oh, that was a good one.
Your jaw?
Yeah.
Okay.
It cracks all the time.
There's really never been a road to this place. Why not? That's what I figured.
An indignant call.
Makes sense to me.
A detailed series of chitters. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Well, I guess we could, but it sounds like a lot of work.
One confident core.
Ah! You're right. I'll think about it.
Oh, can you check with the lady at the front there? Or maybe this is the only scene.
Maybe not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe later. Maybe next round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're standing down there now. This bloke's here. Is that his horse? Horses. Ooh. Don't look at that for too long. We'll come unstuck real quick.
Yeah.
And now you'll return to Chicago.
I've already forgotten who Maya is.
Do you want to be Maya?
Sure.
I don't remember.
No. Oh no, I'm heading to Ohio next. I have a few great burial mounds I want to revisit. Gotta have a hobby, I suppose. This is kind of a research trip for me. I'm an artist. I make stuff like this.
Where do you exhibit it?
Outside. Out in the fields, forests, away from the roads. Why did they build this huge dirt spiral? Most of these ancient earthworks are thought to be burial mounds, but this one definitely isn't. To be honest, I don't know what it was for.
Don't know. Can I yell into the void again for a bit?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh. I look at something?
Moved too fast for the camera to spin. Oh, a mound.
She watched him. She stood in her own shadow. A few deer hunters and talkers walked past but said nothing to the seer. Didn't even look. She studied the path. This was the path the seer had found in her scrying game, a series of private dice rolls and inscrutable diagrams. At the end of the route, she'd seen a safe, quiet place, caverns of leathery black birds, a lake of eyeless fish, a towering flame. Now the diver walked the mounds, memorizing the route. He was almost ready.
actually.
Alright, what did you have to say, Ezra?
Oh, head back to that mound.
Mm-hmm.
And follow the path.
Oh.
Or follow the on top of the mound. I don't know.
Oh.
If it is crucial.
From here.
Yeah. So starting from the mound. Yeah. I don't think you don't have fine control over the cat, so I don't think you need to worry too specifically. Well, we're going on an adventure.
An adventure, Charlie, an adventure.
Did it? Oh no, it is continuing. Okay, it was hard to trace behind there.
Yeah.
Those are big bounds.
I'm running. No. And that's what we in the business call a yeet skirt. Yay. Was meant to do something?
Apparently there's an achievement for tracing out the path, but maybe it's more pedantic than
I'm not very good at this.
No.
Oh, she's finished the painting now.
Oh.
Hang on, I'm not ready. There was more stuff over here first. We just did that bit, you know? Some of these are really old.
Maybe we should open them.
Scolding?
The cat knows. It has standards. Yeah.
He says not to open other people's mail, kid.
I know what he said. But if they're not even here to open it themselves...
I won't tell a soul. Wow. Yoink. This all belong to me now.
Mine.
Mine. Until finally it just gave way. But you did good work. It's not your fault. They didn't let you finish. That's all. If they let you finish... Oh, forget about it. Neri! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Hi.
Hello.
Good day.
Rise of the third power.
Hello. Oh, let me just run away from this conversation. Hi, Neri. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Today we are playing the finale of Kentucky Route Zero with Gimitation.
Hello. How's it going?
So excited. But welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Hi, Neri. Hello. How was your Rise of the Third Power? I saw you eyeing that off the other day, Jim.
I know. I'd like that pixel art style and RPGs and all the rest. And yeah. Also, seeing Neri was reading through all the dialogue, doing his own little voice acting stream. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't think Neri tended to do that as much, but it looks like he's enjoying Rise of the Third Power. It's good. I've had Neri's streams open lurking the last few days when it's been exceptionally busy at work, so I can't chat or interact, but always good to have a Neri stream open.
Yeah. Thanks, Neri. Yes, done it a few times. Yeah, I feel like you've done it, a couple of times that I've seen. But it was good doing it. You did it in Mass Effect as well. But of course, that's spoilers for Jim, who still hasn't finished. Jim's like, I didn't come here to catch strays. Hang on a minute.
Yeah. We're talking about Neri right now, so
You're so right. Hi, Ash. Welcome in. Thank you for the pets and the check-in. Hello. One day. Yeah. One day. Welcome back, Cherry. Hi, Stinky. Rude. All right. As our little introduction and update to what Neri has been getting up to, Norethia's all about that trophy life. This British streamer is grinding through Rise of the Third Power like a champ, but don't sleep on their Mass Effect 3 Insanity run. They're serving up RPG goodness with a side of indie love. No backseating allowed in this trophy hunting kingdom. Trophy hunting kingdom sounds pretty cool.
Damn.
Well, welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're doing well.
Bestowed himself king. Is that the translation? That's his kingdom.
It's tyranny.
Oh, it's tyranny.
Fair enough. You know what? I being the person in the room with a crown on my head, I feel like I can't.
You're right.
I can't. No comment.
I went off it. Well, no comment. So I'm not sure if that's the royalty part or the tyranny part, but we'll never know. We'll never know.
Yeah. My legal advisor has advised me I cannot elaborate further. Game's getting even darker now. Ooh. It's hitting... wow, okay. Wow.
Ooh, dear.
Interesting. It did look pretty good. It's probably not a game that I'd normally play. I think... Like, I do enjoy RPGs and stuff, but some of the, like... I don't often play games with, like, the more, like, realism, like, thread through it. Which is why this one's been interesting to play, because it has that, like real life reference.
Relatability sort of thing. Is that?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so not necessarily like references to real world events or so, but more. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah. But oh look, they've put some stuff here. Is that the antiques we've delivered? Well, wrap it up. We did it. Good job. The end.
Yeah, that's like the whole game they've been talking about. Oh, we got to get this delivery. We got to get this delivery done. They got this delivery, and but the actual delivery happens off screen.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it. It's just it was that little side table and a rug. Maybe it's just the side table, coffee table thing. Yeah.
You were there for the
what
lich
this
fight.
all been about.
Yeah, but the comparisons you're making is what I mean. Like, I would never have picked up the, like, World War II, like, an analogy. I would have been like, pee fantasy game. History? Who's she? I don't know her.
Yeah, this is a fantasy adventure.
It's in the description of the game. See, that's also assuming I read the descriptions of the games that I play. I know I paste them in Discord when I do the indie voting, but I don't necessarily read them. Sometimes I literally just look at the pictures and I'm like, yeah, this looks good.
Big self-report right now.
Peepo leave. It's fine, don't worry about it. Until finally it just gave way. But you did good work. It's not your fault. They didn't let you finish. That's all. I assume this is like the ditch thing that we saw before. If they let you finish...
Oh, yeah.
Forget about it. This place would be dry as a bone.
That's like the... What
you always
is
did
it
good work.
You're looking at? A wheelbarrow?
Maybe she's talking about something else. Yeah, maybe it is the wheelbarrow.
And they were supposed to be digging out the drainage trench or something, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, true, maybe.
Keep her in check.
Hey? Me? You cannot contain me.
Here, of all places, in my domain.
In my domain.
G'day, Shannon.
Greeting
meow. Oh, hi, kitty.
Oh, hey, you watch yourself.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. guess the weather was pretty bad last night, though. Wait, is this implying it's the day after the storm's gone through? No.
Yeah.
That soon?
Yeah.
You're a chatty one, aren't you? Don't clip that. Don't take that out.
Hey. No, don't clip that.
Fanciful, well. Sure. Whatever you say.
Kurt, meow.
All right. Well, take it easy.
Kurt, meow. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
All the birds are upstairs now. See if there's anything new. See if there's any more havoc wrought by Frasier.
Yeah.
I can't get down there.
Oh.
Tire.
Yep. Must sit in.
Clyde
Clyde lay on his... Oh,
you go.
Okay. Clyde lay on his back on the runway, hands behind his head, halfway between dreams and the afternoon sun. He entertained the momentary delusion that he'd survived a plane crash and was vaguely unhappy when the dream faded.
Hey, Ash! No! Oh my god. Oh my god, we've been clipped. Caught in 4K, Jim.
You're a chatty one, brackets out of context. Wow. Wow, Ash.
I love the disclaimer. Yeah. Clyde was the one who had been fixing up the plane, right?
Ah.
Just before.
I think
and
so.
Now he's a ghost. Now he's dead, Jim.
Clyde would never.
He's dead.
It specifically says there he entertained the momentary. The delusion that he survived. Okay, well, that's not helping my argument. Okay,
Crash.
Coming into land, he'd slammed into a truck. The driver probably thought the runway was another road.
What if this is the first crash at the beginning of the game?
And spilled the coffins all over the road.
No, I think that was actually a highway.
That was an actual road, yeah. The runway smelled like oil. Years of leaky light aircraft taking off and landing. All the state said they wanted was to knock down some trees, many trees, and build a road tying this small town to the larger web of streets and highways that entombed the rest of the country. But Clyde and his inner circle of stunt pilots turned mail carriers knew that a road would be the end of their secluded paradise.
I gotta go visit the plane. Oh, never mind.
How about Greg Rabbit?
Greg the Rabbit?
No, like Rabbit is his last name.
Well, there's no Greg or Rabbit here. Not anymore, at least.
Great.
Yeah.
It is our
privilege.
It is our privilege to inform you that your
application
has been accepted. Your studies can begin as soon as you arrive.
Good job.
Yeah, good job, Greg.
I hope he gets the message eventually. I wonder what he studied.
Artichokes! What? Oh, no. Architecture. It's kind of cute that she's teaching him how to read, though. Alert meow.
Oh. What's happening?
Mice. Family of small mice huddled beneath the debris. Predatory meow. The mice retreat into shadows.
So before, it happened mid-time, a little bit, to return to the point. Do you think the storm that wiped out everything here was the day before? Only one day prior?
Apparently.
I get, like, I know Shannon said that, but that seems too recent, if anything. But I guess it could have been the day before, but...
Well, we've not slept for about 30 hours.
Yeah, true. That's also the case, yeah.
So it probably would feel like a really long time.
True.
Now the plane's still there, so...
Like his big fan was turned on and stuff. Oh, there's no longer snoring on the front porch.
Oh, yeah, gone. Yoo-hoo. Summer blood.
Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo! Oh, it's a horse memorial. No, Jim, I can't. This is very serious business. Oh, okay.
I've already forgotten who Mary Ann is. But
I could be Mary Ann if you want.
Okay, yeah. I think that's opposite Shannon, so...
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh. Would you believe it came to me in a dream? One of those dreams where you're lost somewhere, kind of familiar and anonymous, like a bus terminal. Mary Ann is quiet for a moment. Bureau.
Your day off? Or is the bureau closed today?
No, I'm on the clock. They sent me up here to help Wanda evaluate the site for reclamation. For reclamation? Uh-oh.
God damn bureau.
Fuck them bureau!
Yeah.
She's around here somewhere. Had a few too many drinks at the party last night. I mean, who can blame her? Those tiki drinks can go down smooth.
Oh, we were at a tiki bar. Weren't we? Yeah. A whole bunch of people were getting drunk.
There was a big bureau party.
Yeah.
No, don't make... No.
No. We'll be alright.
I'm waiting for someone to address the elephant in the room. Or the horses. The horses. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we've already voiced Ron, but I'll...
Yeah, perfect.
Take No, miss. They don't scare me at all. If you met them, you'd feel the same way, I'm sure. I don't believe old George would ever hurt us. He's kind and a bit of a bookworm, as far as I can tell. Sometimes Rita finds a book from the old library and we leave it out for him. I think he likes that. I've got to imagine he likes it anyway. I'm leaving at sunset. Yeah, if you like, I'll help you find a bus back to... Lithuania, you said?
My uncle is very dying. I should be there to see him through it. My uncle's very...
Very dying.
Very dying, you know. Oh.
But with everyone gone, who'll feed those ghosts?
Choppy seas today, Captain.
It's a little boat.
Oi, Captain, let's reinforce the sails.
That's kind of cute. Bell tower.
Big old bell.
Big old bell. Ding dong. It's the temptation. I had to resist.
Yeah. Whistling back. Yeah, I'd be worried about that too.
Well, and it isn't just the rodents. The floors are mostly rotted, I think. You'd fall right through. I'm surprised you're still standing after last night.
All the buildings?
No. Most of them have good bones. It's just these ones the power company built that are rotten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the power company moved in here a little while back and set it up like their own little town. For the workers.
But they didn't build them too good, huh?
It's garbage. They couldn't be bothered. I lived in that one over there, in fact, when I first came here to work at the power plant.
Oh, yeah?
I wouldn't set foot in there now, though.
Huh. Prompts. I was trying to figure out, like, is the pacing supposed to be that's the speed of the conversation or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do they talk slower than I've been reading it even? And yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think about these things too much. I just read it. I'm like, close enough.
Yeah. Is that a shed or an outhouse? Sure. Yeah.
Rita tore up weeds. Elmo stood next to her with a bucket. She passed him the uprooted weeds and he stuffed them in the bucket. They worked this way for a few hours. Dark clouds drifted slowly closer, but wouldn't arrive until early evening. Rita left to get some tea. Elmo sat in the dirt. He pulled up a blade of grass and held it in the path of a ladybug. When it bordered the grass and Elmo lifted them both in the air, he held the bug close in front of his face and tried to count its spots. Rita came back with a plastic jug of sweet tea. They sat and drank for a while and then got back to work. The garden was coming along well as they could hope, given months of neglect. When the plant shut down, the company abruptly pulled out of the area and took a large part of the town's population with it. This included the Carver family, who tended this garden, the largest and most productive in town for years. Rita and Elmo worked until it started to rain. The rain washed their sweat into the dirt. Okay. Are they ghosts? Are they dead? I think they're dead, Jim.
Are they? Or are these
dead.
memories?
Maybe. Hi, Nox. How you doing? You eepin'? Rug. Any more mail to open?
That building looks like it's either on the runway or at the end of the runway as well.
True. Yeah. Oh, we're not going off to bed. Good night, Nox. Hope you sleep well.
Like, it's even... Oh, actually... Oh, no, this is where the hangar is, but like with it being at the end of the runway like that, almost makes me think of something like, I don't know, Stargate, or it's like a portal. The way that it's like a big white, pure white archway.
I wonder if this was the road that they started too, like over the top of the runway.
Well, yeah. Or the guy who was sleeping there was saying they were going to make a road to join it to the runway. So.
Interesting.
Well, actually, it is Dogwood Drive. Like that was the address here. So this is.
Yeah.
What Dogwood Drive is the.
There were people
runway?
here, but they're gone now.
Ooh.
Am I progressing time every time I spin around?
I don't think it's
heavier
than they look.
Watch yourself, Ron. Don't be talking about them horses, I hope.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Everyone's heavier after they've passed. It's only natural. The spirit has no weight. In fact, lifts us up a little. What's going on in there?
Oh, the barn. Bunch of bees or something.
Greeting, meow. Oh, it's you again. Yeah, well, feel free to pitch in. I'm sure this would go a lot quicker with two of us on it. Busy, huh? What, left a sunbeam unslept in?
Well, now that you mention it, yes. Yes, I have. The horses are sleeping. They're sleeping, yep. That's how horses sleep.
A parting meow.
Suit yourself.
Suit yourself. I'll be here.
Look at this place. The library. Ugh, what a mess. I feel like I should give you a tour, but let's skip the good part. Let's skip to the good part. Any questions?
Oh, lots of questions.
Did it have a secret name or just a regular one?
Oh, I don't know if it was secret or if they just couldn't decide on a name. I think they just called it the library. My friend Bert says the work of history is to find a pattern in the unasked questions. Caesar beat the Gauls. Was there not even a cook in his army? You'd fit right in here. Sure, it's a mess right now, but there's some residual energy from those fearless experimenters that I don't think will ever dissipate.
I don't think I want to live in a place like this.
Junebug and Johnny Walker. What's good, little dude?
Remember the office floor full of bears? I hope they're thriving. Yeah, I love the bears. The bears were great.
They all just stared. That was...
Yeah. Just walking through as they just like turned and looked at you.
Slowly watch you across the room and...
Yeah.
We were talking about the library.
Friends of yours?
Yep, we travel together.
Oh.
Ron dug a grave.
For the haunts. Thank you, I don't want to look at this anymore.
For our dear neighbours.
Hey, this book's in pretty good shape. The City of Ladies. Ayo? Interesting.
Is this a real place?
Asking for a friend?
Where is it so I can avoid it, of course.
Yeah. No, I've never read it either.
Inquisitive meow.
Good question. Let's take a look. It's me, I'm the cat. Here we go. Minerva, Circe, Sappho, and some ladies from the Bible. Forget it, Jake. It's Lesbian Town. Roll credits. Nosy
meow.
It's me, definitely. I think they all get together and build a city. Sounds nice. I'll get us a bus ticket, eh? Yep. Sign me up.
A one-way bus ticket to Ladytown. See, I knew there was a conversation that took place on there in front of the waffle place. Elmo.
Would you like to be Elmo?
I think Elmo's talking to Johnny there, so maybe...
Okay. Yeah.
Ever since then, I've just been treating it like a little cafe for the town.
Oh, yeah? You like to cook?
Sure, I'd make you some waffles that'll blow your mind if the power was back on. I will take my waffle recipe to the grave.
Why so secretive?
A mystery adds to the flavour.
Jeez, Elmo. Whoa. Elmo fire, am I right?
Yeah.
Well, I know I'm not sticking around. You think you'll do anything with this place?
Well, think of something. What are the acoustics like?
Oui? What's this?
Cupcake.
Cupcake.
Time to inspect the cupcake.
Why are we going around? Oh, under the house?
What?
Hi, Winnie. How you doing?
Oh, wow. Yes.
What? 3A. Lay paper flat. Bring bottom left corner up to the top right corner. Crease with firm, steady pressure along diagonal fold. I wonder if this is how to make a paper boat.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nikki applied only gentle pressure. Looser flowers felt more alive. She rolled her wrists. It was the 6th hour of her assigned company store shift, and she'd made dozens of flowers. Ron had bought a bouquet and cleaned out their stock that afternoon. One bouquet cleaned out your stock? Aw.
Yeah. Maybe they were expecting to sell like 8 individual flowers, and then someone came in and swept it all up by buying one bouquet.
True. Repeat steps 4A to 7 for each petal, taking care not to rip the filaments from step 9. So these must be paper flowers that she's making. She put Ron's bouquet down in the sales ledger as romantic bouquet. But really, he was just buying in bulk at a small discount. Since the company started allowing resident workers to donate paper flowers to Aunt Connie for civic enthusiasm points, exchangeable for sick days, they had become kind of a shadow currency for local trade. Oh. That's odd. A commotion outside caught Nikki's attention. Men yelling, blows landing. She put down her work and stepped out just in time to see the crowd disperse. No, I want to know who... Give me more details about the fight. You can't just... Yeah, that's right.
Curious, meow.
Something brown scurries up the side of a tree. It's a squirrel!
Get it.
Get it. Surprised. The squirrel, too fast to tell. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh. Oh, it must sit. Yeah. Clyde and Cass sat cross-legged in the shade of their light aircraft. Cass shuffling cards and Clyde absently flipping through a stack of unopened letters. They called themselves the Dervish Brothers Flying Circus, a name that outlived the Dervish, nee Dalton, brothers themselves, who died within the first few years. So run of the circus was left to their Aunt Cassandra, whoever aunt called Cass. Cass played cards and told fortunes with the same deck. Sometimes she'd switch it up mid-game or mid-divination, until you never knew whether you were winning or losing, or if good luck in the game might mean bad luck in the other part of your life.
Oh, interesting.
Demand for aerial stunts having faded almost completely, and many of their company having died or aged out of the profession, Clyde and Cass found for their remaining pilots a steady flow of contract work delivering mail to remote rural areas. But this place was abandoned. Cass's cards predicted they'd be here for quite a while.
Maybe they got stranded? Interesting. Oh, they've moved more stuff in here.
I bet they move a rear wall in.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the
point.
house to suddenly be complete, for sure.
He's got his...
Oh, it's out!
He's puttering. It might be going.
Oh, he's getting it working, the Savo.
Oh.
Whoa! Go on, then. Go on. Oh, maybe I have to press. Yeah, I'll miss them for sure. Beautiful creatures. And so thoughtful. I bet. Where do you think you'll go? Oh, I don't know. Oh. Oh, I don't know. For now, I'm just poking around the rubble. Emily pulls a videotape out of the rubble. Home movies. It could be. We showed a lot of them on the station. Emily pulls a piece of slate adorned with a partial circuit diagram out of the rubble. Hey, I've got one of those. It's, a source of uncertainty. So helpful.
They're capitalized, though, which is interesting.
Yeah, true. It's a source of uncertainty. I think the ceremony is around dusk. Oh, no, please, my heart. Ceremony. Oh, right. The horses. Sorry. The neighbours. Oh my god. Voltage regulator, crocodile, alligator. A movie tease sector.
What?
That's a reference, isn't it?
There's a rap song that's like interior crocodile alligator.
I bought a Chevrolet movie theater.
There you go.
Yeah. Normal pop culture references. Me. No idea. Obscure pop culture references. Ah, yes, this is familiar lore to me. Yeah. Where are you flying to?
Well done. I'm just checking to see if everything's working okay.
You could fly her somewhere if you wanted to, though, right?
Of course.
So why don't you?
Here we go. Keep your distance now. Look out, there's a ghost on the path.
Get him. Get him. 100 points. Go on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There's slow walking. That's what it feels like to be stuck in a dream.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, yeah?
Go on, where you going?
Go on, Clyde.
Atheria, don't quote the law to me. I was there when it was written. Do not quote the law to me, witch. I was there when it was written. Okay, he's not going anywhere.
Broke down.
It's fine. He's doing his best. Oh, this is Wonder.
Part 4, subsection G, notes on inhabitants. Most have relocated already, prior to the transitional event.
Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces, right? I can spot you easy now.
I'm making a survey of the site for potential reclamation. Initial results are promising. I think this may be the moment we finally reclaim this ghost town.
Finally? Rude.
Oh. Just as it was... These people are starting to seem like they might settle or so.
Yeah.
Ah, damn, there he goes. Can we go in after him?
In the bushes.
Yeah.
After the raccoon.
Yeah?
No.
But...
It's probably full of thorns.
Yeah, but... Raccoon.
It's not happening.
Okay.
Oh, don't pout. Tell you what, if that raccoon comes back into town, we'll leave some food out for him.
Yes, ma'am.
Raccoon? 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 I can go in bushes. Raccoon? Raccoon? Where? Where, raccoon? Oh, no, please, my heart.
My heart, my soul. This weather makes you kind of wish it never stopped raining. I think after a big storm like that, the humidity ought to break. No such luck. Moisture is good for the dirt, though, right? Seems like I'm getting to the real good stuff now. Good dirt. Good gardens. When the old company found our vegetables, they took half of what we picked and sold it out of town.
That's rude. The horse funeral stuck most. I'm really dancing around.
Looking for alternate paths. In the,
yeah. Like dodging, like...
If those greedy sons of bitches had finished the drainage ditch when they were supposed to. No, it was a drainage ditch. I had to hike through the woods and give them a piece of my mind.
We can't stay here. Splish, splash.
Oh, they're heading in. Quick, waffles.
Waffles.
All right, man. Let's see what you've got.
This one looks like it might still play.
Oh, Bill Monroe. Great.
Yeah, we had a few of his.
Man, this is a barnstormer. Popular?
They used to be, but then the jukebox started to wear down. The longer it would run, the slower it would play. And then these weird echoes would start to come in. The ghosts. Like the music was leaking and just pooling up in the bottom somewhere until everything was drowning. After a few hours, no matter what you put in that jukebox, it'd come out strange. Wrong.
I don't know. Sounds pretty cool to me, man. Man or man? Yeah.
Yeah. I even lived in there for a bit.
No way.
Yeah, too drafty. I moved out one winter and never looked back.
It gets cold?
Sure, when the sun is down. Nice old church, though. Really nice. Could make a nice workshop. Oh, sorry, that's you. My bad.
I was thinking the same.
There you go. I lost track. Nothing else. I wanna be where the people are.
Wow!
Seems to be working okay.
Julian's gonna love this.
I hope.
Excited.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh,
Nope,
okay.
End of
That's
conversation. All right.
Oh, okay.
I think I mentioned, and maybe that's part of what Skelly is referencing, that I think I ended up, I played on a Friday night, and I remember basically saying, I'm going to play until I finish. And so it ended up being, it was my longest stream for quite some time.
Oh, wow.
I think I definitely streamed until sunrise. And I remember going
Till
to bed
sunrise?
yeah, the sun was up when I went to bed, I remember. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It was
Oh,
like
my
a
God.
12-hour stream or something like that.
12 hours! Jim!
Jim's
May
like,
not have
it's
been
a
perfectly
Friday.
efficient. Yeah, it's a Friday. I had nothing to do the next day. It's fine.
So what, did you do it all in one go?
No, I finished. Well, I finished it in one go, which meant I think I started in Act 4 or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Or even
Yeah.
yeah, I can't remember exactly where I started that stream. But I think I was kind of tripped up because like Act 3 kept going. I kept feeling like this is so much longer. Like it's longer than the first two. I think that's how it ended up going. And then I kept thinking I must be just about to finish Act 3 now, right? And that feeling just kept continuing. I'm pretty sure that's sort of how that played out. Yeah.
I've definitely never done that before. No, siree. Nope.
Yeah, your unique experience can't relate. Yeah.
Yeah. Ha. It'll be interesting comparing our runtime stats on this game, because I think you did it in like 20 something hours, maybe. I don't remember.
Could be.
Something like that.
I feel like well, I'll have to. Yeah, because there's that website you can check stream stats and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing yours and then me being like, I'm already like halfway to that number. Did make some different choices. True. That is
yeah,
true.
there are some differences in Act 5. But depending on a few of the choices you might have made in previous acts and within this act. Yeah.
I like this
It has
knife.
an aura. Know what I mean? Sorry, I didn't realize you were trying to catch up. Yeah.
No, you're right. I really like this knife.
Something about its aura. Yeah. Know what I mean?
An aura.
What knife are they talking about? Oh, the conversation continues. Went back. Yeah, like it wasn't exactly used to cut apples.
It's meant for greater things.
Yes, ma'am.
Like cutting people up. Step.
Yeah.
Time to get a bitch. Gone from the horses area now. Ron's gone.
Yeah,
Why is the Ron gone?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why is the Ron gone?
Why is the Ron gone? Ding dong.
Yeah.
Memorial time.
It's dusk. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a big crane or... No.
Yeah, I think crane.
Stork? A crane?
Oh, yeah, stork.
Yeah.
Time for espresso depresso time.
A little bit, maybe. We'll see.
Look at him sloshing. Good on you, Ron.
Had a full day's manual labor.
I'm
oh, wait, he was the guy... Sorry, yeah, Ron was the one who fell asleep. Wasn't he? That's not the same guy. Yeah. Right.
Because he was the one who ran out to check. So he would have found them first.
Oh, look at the house. The Dogwood Drive.
Oh, there's a curtain there now.
I notice the camera's not following you over there so much either. But yeah, the curtain on the back. Yeah.
So they did bring in... See, they did install a third wall. Yeah. Yeah, and then there was talk of how he came charging back in, so I assume that he came back in after finding the neighbors.
Yeah.
Well...
Hello, everyone.
They're dead. They're all dead.
They're all of them.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for sticking around for this. I know we've all got places to... Well, if anybody still needs somewhere to go, be sure to speak up, okay? I think Ron's heading through the woods tonight. Back to the road, if you want to caravan.
You staying, Em?
Yeah, sure. I'll stay. At least for a while. I just want to make sure everyone has somewhere to go. For right now, though, we've got some friends to bury. The neighbours. Nikki has a poem, and I have a song. If anyone wants to say anything, though, I'll go first. The neighbours were kind, gentle, beautiful horses. I used to go on walks with the silver one, out in the woods by... Why didn't anyone ever give them names? The silver one. Well, I guess he was grey, but his coat looks silver in the light, so I always called him that in my head, and the other one is the other one. And I loved those horses, but you'd never know it if you heard me talk about them like that. So, I'm sorry, Silver One and Other One. Sorry, I don't have better names for you. You deserved better names. Also, sorry, I'm so bad at this. Anybody else have anything to say? Oh.
I've got something to say. I just want to say these horses used to crap on my floors. It never bothered me too much. I never bothered it. I never mentioned it to anyone. I didn't want to make a thing out of it. But if we're clearing the air, well, that happened, and it's okay.
Thanks, Ron.
Such insane. I mean, recently, too. I was cleaning up horse crap just a couple of days ago. But I'm saying it was okay.
Thanks. Yep.
On your own.
Thanks, Ron.
It would have been okay if any of you wanted to crap on my floors. I just want to say that. I would have cleaned up after any of you if you crapped on my floor.
Yeah, well, if any of you shat on my floor, I guess that would have been okay. Like, I would have dealt with it. And there would have been some why questions, but, like, I would have just taken it on the chin.
Wouldn't have made a thing about it. Just
Oh, my God.
I noticed that Junebug and Johnny have dressed for the occasion.
Oh, that's cute. Thanks, Ron.
I was thinking about when all those canned carrots showed up in the mail. You all remember that? Somebody was calling around with some canned carrots they wanted to be rid of, and I guess Consolidated Power got the word of it. And so these cans of carrots showed up in the mail. We didn't know where they came from at first. I tried some out. No flavor to them. Some of them were just gray. Just awful. Rita said that's still okay to eat. Like, sometimes carrots just lose their color if they sit in a can too long. But nobody wanted them, really. Well, Aunt Connie came on TV with a message like, "Hope that horses is enjoying their treat." And we thought, okay, these are for the neighbors. Sure, horses love carrots, right? But the neighbors wouldn't touch 'em. Wouldn't even look at 'em. You'd think they were canned rocks. We opened a couple dozen and set 'em all out by the water trough, and they were still there a day later. Even the raccoons steered clear. And then, of course, Consolidated sent us an invoice for every can we'd opened, already made out in company script. How do you like that?
Okay, I guess we'd better move on. Nikki, you ready? I think, was I doing Nikki or were you? I can't remember.
I don't remember which one. Oh, Nikki was on the boat with us previously. Is that right?
I think so.
I think then it was most likely you were doing Nikki.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking around. Like Emily said, it's so good to have you all here for this. Well, the weather turned out okay, didn't it? Too soon, Nikki. Too soon. Oh, yeah, it's options.
Yeah, it tricked you again, yeah.
Yep. I think the neighbours would have liked this. All of us gathered here. They liked to be around people. Maya, you and our other visitors might not know about the out-of-towner. He came here to work for the company, to dig a ditch, and the company worked him good and hard, and for less than he was worth. But it wasn't enough. They had to use him up completely. After that, we became ungovernable. First out of shame, then grief, then anger. This is a poem for the neighbours, but it's also for this town. Yeah, we're going to bury this town today when we bury these horses. It's the same thing. We're going to bury these horses, and what do you think will happen next? We'll all walk out into the woods and leave this place empty. No, I guess some of us might stay and build again. That's all right. It couldn't be me, but to try is your birthright. If you do stay, you'll be building on top of a grave. But that's true anywhere. The whole world is built on top of graves. Look for me under your boot soles, as the fella says. I think the grass will never grow again. Here where it grew so sweet, Now only clay will rise to meet the morning air. Who would eat grass now when our neighbours sleeping lay? Nikki's hands tremble a bit as she reads from the paper. Our neighbours were the best of us, of course. It's always so. Our better selves clear of ourselves, where we can see their glory glow. They glow now underground, our friends with love. To greener pastures we might say, but lie. So let me try instead to share your woe, but staring at the clouds, my vision showed, where friends have gone, we hope one day to go. Oh.
Yeah, it keeps throwing me out as well. Yeah.
To greener pastures we might say, but lie. Where friends have gone, we hope one day to go. Here where we lay our town and friends to rest. May yet some day a new and hale grass grow. Then we buried the horses.
I've heard of a
No.
land of joy and peace and wonderful life. A beautiful place of mansions fair and skies so bright, where all who believe the Savior dear forever shall stay. And having been saved by grace divine, I'm going that way. I'm going that way.
There's some of the ghosts standing by them
I'm
too.
going that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day. I'm clinging to Him and never to stray.
Oh, there's more coming in.
Just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way.
You hear
Well,
them?
glorious news I tell and sing.
Oh, yeah, I
as
can now.
onward I go.
Oh, that gave me
For
goosebumps.
those who are still astray in sin, my Savior may know. I want them to sing that praise above some beautiful day. For glory to Him who died for me, I'm going that way. I know I shall meet Him at the gate when trials are past. I know I shall meet Him face to face in glory at last. Oh, I believe that when we meet, well done, He'll say, while trusting the soul redeemed in love, I'm going that way. I'm going that way.
You did it.
I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore
Oh, there's one peering into
is
the
with
little hole.
me each day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm clinging
Thank
to
you for the pits.
Him and never to stray. Just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way.
I wonder if that like laid the spirits to rest that had been here.
I was beginning to develop a theory when they said that, was it like the electrical company worker who came here who was responsible for for making the trench, and they like worked him I don't think they specifically said to death, but I had a feeling that that was like the equivalent of what was happening in the brewery and things.
Yeah.
And so I think, a lot of these, what they're calling like the ghosts and all the rest, were really people who effectively have kind of faded out, who were previous occupants of the town, but were fully abused by that system that has left them as shadows.
Well, I would say the memorial is for that person who was digging the trench. Like the wheelbarrow?
Oh, yes, that one, yeah.
Because it was in the same spot where he was, and then she was saying, oh, if only you'd had a chance to finish. Stand in for the working class. I mean, that makes sense. Atheria, more like Atheria Starbringer. Ayo.
Ay.
Anyway, dry eyes over here. Not sad enough.
Not sad enough. Didn't do it.
Not sad enough. Didn't do it. I also had time to mentally prepare myself for that too.
Right.
Definitely helped.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, here they are. What next? If we drew a little star in the middle, it'd be a pentagram. Oh, there's shadows being cast out. It's cute. The house?
Oh. This is like the groups of people leading you up towards the Dogwood Drive here.
What are they gonna
the
play?
band set up.
Goofy gosh, sore. Looks like a horse funeral.
Not approved, Neri? I read that in his voice. Kill me. Yeah. It's flat.
Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we win? Yay! We did it!
End.
Boom, boom. Look for me under your boot soles. Complete Act 5. Yippee!
Oh, that's also like, the working class, those are the people who were trodden over, sort of thing. Yeah.
It's been 47 years.
So,
I was here.
there's a little line here. In this guide, which I said that there's a person who wrote this says it's something that they add on to the ending of sorts. So they've said it's my interpretation of the very last moments in the story, and almost blink and you'll miss it reveal that ties together several hidden threads, it says. So I can read this.
Yeah.
Sitting on those steps is a mysterious figure. The one who knew where we needed to be and when we needed to be there. The person who knew the town was to be washed away by a flood. A town that only drifters, loners, and orphans could call home. The town with no roads and with no name. A town that needed people to rebuild when tragedy struck. A woman sits upon the steps of 5 Dogwood Drive. The seer who pulled the strings.
Oh, the seer.
The catalyst for whom we have to thank for our journey. A woman that greeted us at the beginning and reappears at the very end. Weaver Marquez.
Oh. True.
So, the one who was sitting in the tree whittling, even in Act 5 there.
Was the Weaver.
They said that was the seer, so that was Weaver. Because yeah, she was involved in all of those, in so many of those things. Like, we went somewhere,
Yeah.
Weaver had been there. We went somewhere else, Weaver had been there.
She was a consistent tie between each of the acts. Wow, okay. Yeah, you're right. I did not pick that up. Did not pick that up at all.
No.
And that was what Shannon was looking for, too. Shannon was looking for Weaver. That was good, though. It was a really good story. Very, like, it really implied a lot of things and kind of let you draw your own conclusions.
Yeah. It's... Yeah. Also, there's a final interlude, apparently.
Oh.
Which it says in here, which seems somewhat sassy. It gives the name of the interlude, which I don't think you can read there, so I don't know if I want to say it, but it says, if you somehow finish the story without having met Carrington in Act 1, this final interlude will remain locked.
Uh-oh.
If this happens, replay Act 1 up to the part where you first leave Equus Oils, immediately drive back, meet Carrington, and then return to the map. Final interlude should now be accessible on the main menu. Well, we could do that. It sounds
yeah,
like
I mean, that's
quite
quite early in the game. That's like the very start. We can just speedrun it. We probably don't need to read the dialogue and stuff out. I am so used to that sound being played now that I almost didn't register the fact that you had played it.
It wasn't part of the thing. Yeah. It just occurred to me, like, looking at that Equus Oils. Also, I'm noticing that it's a horse. I wonder if there's a second horse, like if this is, or if this is even like, you know, the what's the horseman? Well, that's. Or Horsemen of the Apocalypse was like the bad omen kind of thing. But I wonder if there is another horse somewhere in the game, and there's like two hidden references to them kind of deal. But also, I was looking, Equus Oils is almost like equity, equality, or something like that, which is certainly not what they have. It seems like.
Or company equity.
It might be a stretch there.
True.
The elusive man.
The elusive man. Oh my god.
But yeah, as you're saying, I fully agree. Like, the story is, it is a bit esoteric, but in the way that it does allow you to, like, it is relatively linear up. There's only a few. Well, clearly, there was something like this apparently that had affected.
This is the basement.
Basement people. Yeah.
This is in the future. They're playing a game in the basement. So they're not ghosts. They're future ghosts.
Wait. So then, what is the D20?
Yeah, this is the D20 he was meant to protect with his life.
So that D20 is on an infinite loop. Whoa.
Whoa. There it is. And put it in his pocket. Now to complete the time loop.
It's just one of the things in particular that really struck me, I think we already talked about it, but just now that we're summarizing a lot of things, is the way that Harry Conway just leaves. Like, we started him with our main protagonist and all the rest, and then we did meet Shannon and things. Even Conway was the one who met Weaver, but yeah, he just floats away on his boat at the end of that act, and that's like, he made this deal, and it was just sort of, things just progressively got worse and worse for Conway.
Oh, I missed the breaker box. I'm like, because I'm not reading any of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do I do again? Click, 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 click. And then be like not doing it and then being like, what do I do again? Click, click, click. There we go.
Da, 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 da.
You did it.
Oh, wait. Hang on a sec. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's up?
I just noticed when you turn the lights on, the entire underground area here. Do you notice what I notice? Oh, I'll reveal. It's not a riddle. No, this entire underground area is the shape of a horse.
Oh, it's the body of the horse.
Yeah. Look at that. Like the legs go down and there's even like a carving out for the tail. Huh.
That's kind of cool.
Never noticed that before. Mm-hmm.
No. Alright, Joseph. Broseph, if you will. Yeah. Gotcha. The future evil lair. Me? Petrol is... and the blood of the horse. Conway.
Produces horsepower.
Conway's not real. Man. That's rough, buddy.
Because he's dead, Ath.
He's dead! He's dead!
But I did feel like there was a bit of... so he wasn't implicitly dead, but I do have a feeling this is kind of... Like it has... It feels like an allegory to purgatory or something. There's another part that I was trying to think of. But it's sort of like his passing, really, even in the way he sort of just drifts off. It's kind of like the river Styx as well, that he just sort of floats off down at the very end as he parts.
Yeah.
So wait, what was the wording here? Leave, drive back, meet Carrington. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me in. Hey. Hey, yo, Carrington, you good, buddy?
Oh, I definitely did meet this guy during my playthrough. Don't know where, when, why, but...
A man with a large pair of antlers slung over his shoulders is speaking with Joseph. Hey, there we go. Finding Carrington.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only a few... Oh, sorry. You can go.
I think I was doing Joseph the first time around, so I guess... and that's only a few miles out of Hogdenville, anyway. I don't think you could do much better for accessibility, and they got that new gas station if folks get lost.
But maybe they should feel lost, Joseph. Just as lost then as we are always already lost. Just like poor itinerant Silas wandering the road looking for a home.
Quick fun fact. Silas is the person who recommended me this game originally.
Oh!
Silas Pleasant. My brother in VTubing.
My brother in VTube.
Yeah, that's right. The Mothman himself. Yeah. Wait, do you have a shout-out clip player?
I do not.
You do not? Okay, never mind. That's all right.
Sorry.
I was going to say I could show you the Silas, but alas, not to worry.
Alas and alack.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. Well, hello. I heard that old truck rumble on up. How's Blue? Say, maybe you can help this fellow. He's looking for a venue, is how you said it, right?
Sure. I have an old friend who runs a bar. They've got a real big stage.
No, it can't be indoors. Impossible. But I'm obliged you'd stop a moment to help me work this through. Let me explain my charge. I've dedicated my last 12 years to the design and orchestration of my life's great work,
a grand, broadly experimental theatrical adaptation of The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. Yeah, I've read some of his stuff. Yeah, he's... Oh, sorry, that's you.
Yeah, he's pretty okay. Not one of my favorites, but Carrington here has a knack for drama.
I've definitely heard Robert Frost before.
I think his most famous is the a road diverged in the woods, and I took the one less travelled, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, drama is really my second love. My higher calling is pseudoscience. Yep. Pseudoscience. Pseudoscience is the eternally fruitful marriage of whimsy and process that has yielded such poetic specimens as astrology, phrenology, canals on Mars, and homeopathic medicine. I hope I have the time to explain how my pseudoscientific theory poetics find expression in this play, but now I am in a delirious rush. The event is to be performed tomorrow morning, just before dawn, but in the spirit of tragedy, our venue fell through at the last moment. I've been out all day driving the highways looking for a replacement, eyes fastened to the landscape, like a hawk scouring the field. So like a hawk, in fact, that I've failed to keep an eye on my gas meter. I'm here waiting for the tow truck to bring my car so I can get back at the task. So what kind of venue are you looking for? Somewhere outdoors, somewhere intimate, somewhere tragic. If you have attention to spare on your drive, I'd be grateful. Cool. Well, in that case, can we go back to... What's ephemera?
Yeah. Do you still have the die then, even when you're on... No.
Give me the... No. Options?
What does it say?
Era.
Be Carrington, then return to the map.
Oh, return to the map?
Maybe that means start driving? Does it let you?
Going places I've actually been before.
Is that the next line? I believe it.
Yeah, there's totally it, yeah. No dice.
Escape? Where does that lead you? What is, if you click on KY0 at the top? No, I thought that could have been a... Ooh, that's useful. Never mind. Just try quit, because I think that'll take you back to the main menu. Yeah, there you go, back to the scroll. Click the X to the bottom.
Death of the Hired Man.
Too. Yeah, that's it.
Play.
Nearly missed it.
Hey, yo, it's the drinking bird. You're not doing it very successfully. To love a red moon. Oh. That's what she said. Damn. Oh, that's Harry. This is in the bar. With Carrington.
Oh, Carrington's?
At Harry's bar. Sounds so far away. She lived there for years.
This was the other interlude scene? Is that...
Yeah, so do you remember the scene where Harry sells all the debts?
Yeah. Yeah, the barkeeper Harry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Carrington's show? He's the director?
No, I think they're having a conversation outside of the television, if that makes sense. So I think we're looking at the television, but they're having a conversation behind us.
Oh, they're behind us watching the TV.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
How's business?
Shitty. Sure, you laugh.
Sorry, Harry.
You laugh, but where'll you go to sit and talk all day when they shut this place down?
Oh, I appreciate the steaks.
It'd be a different story if someone bought a drink with cash now and then.
Sure, Harry. We've all got our troubles. Which reminds me.
I'll pour 'em.
No, it's not that. As I was leaving the bureau, I ran into someone else.
Uh-huh.
Your erstwhile janitor.
I bet. What did he have to say?
In fact, he suggested he might come by and clean your facilities.
He what? I told him never to.
Now, Harry, be kind.
I told him.
Here he is.
Now.
Be kind.
I'm always kind.
How does it look out there, Brandon? It's pretty okay. Sure. The sun is out.
Imagine that.
No, I mean, it's clear skies. Clear skies today. Well, I'll get started.
Listen, kid.
Just go on back, my young friend. We'll check in on you shortly. Oh, it's just a couple of bathrooms.
See, that attitude.
Go on back, Brandon. Okay, I'll start with the ladies.
Fine.
I wonder if he's expecting... There's nobody... I wonder if he's expecting to be paid.
Nah, it's just us and the kids.
The kids?
Oh, hey, y'all. What are you watching?
I don't know what this is.
Oh, yeah. I do that too. Whenever I turn on the TV, I always try to find something I've never seen before. Well...
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Atheria. How you doing? Hello.
Atheria!
See, Harry? A little bit of kindness and you got your janitor back. Thank you for the pets. Oh, and a stretch too.
When was I ever anything but kind to him? I let him sleep in the office whenever he misses his bus. How's it going, Atheria? But he's not dependable. Off he goes. Always when I need him most.
He thinks he ought to earn a little pay.
Freezing? Oh no. I can't afford to pay any fixed wages. Oh, I wish I could.
Freezing, oh my gosh. So, when someone else can pay...
Then someone else will have to.
Not so loud. He'll hear you.
I want him to. He'll have to eventually.
Ooh. Harry, I believe you were about to pour us a couple of drinks.
This damn bar is like a muddy, black little pond where everyone who stops to drink falls in and drowns.
Now, Harry, who would drink from a muddy black pond?
There's always someone thirsty enough.
And what are you in this colourful metaphor?
Just another set of bones at the bottom.
Lamau. Set of bones. I'll drink to that. It's kind of fucked up, but okay.
Hell, so will I. Not much on in the daytime, huh? Noticed you flicking channels, yeah?
I can't help myself.
So, how'd it go? Your plaything.
My plaything?
You said you put on a play, right?
Gobble gobble. Sorry. Oh, I staged an experimental theatre production. Yes.
Pardon me.
If you must know, it was a disaster.
Sorry to hear that.
On the topic of my production, the less said, the better. Pages cue laugh track, right?
Fine. Change the subject. We're getting along well.
Things are going well. It was doomed from the start, really. As I watched the sun rise that morning in front of Equus Oils.
What's that?
The gas station. Joseph's place.
Ah. How is old Joe?
Reflective these days. Aren't we all?
Wait. You did your play at a gas station?
I staged? Yes.
It was done at Equus Oils?
Yeah.
And nobody came out, huh? I'll be damned.
An uncommon venue. By design.
It's unique. I'll give you that.
Even if an audience had materialized, there were other gaps in the production.
Okay.
The cast and crew also absent. Did you tell anyone that you were doing it there?
Yeah. Damn.
So I alone stood there at sunrise with no play and no audience to miss it.
Yeah, so it didn't go well.
Mm-hmm. And you? What's been occupying your days and nights, my friend?
Not much. Sometimes I go down to the store and restock, and it's straight back home.
Home? You mean this place?
I guess. Sounds pathetic, doesn't it?
Not at all.
Nah, you had to write it first. This bar is no home.
It all depends on what you mean by a home. Talking to Brandon the other day, I got the sense he sees this bar as a kind of home too. Nix, oh my god. What are you doing?
He's like a dog that walked in off the street. It's 11 o'clock.
What do you do, Harry, when a dog walks in on the street? Yeah, hang on.
10 for you, I suppose.
She just shoved her entire arm under the door.
You give him some water. The dog never did anything wrong. Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in, said Ath. What's that from? A poem, said Ath.
Said Ath, I'm here.
I bet. Sounds like a greeting card.
It's meant to sound a little cynical, I believe.
What's the poem called?
No, you're in here now. The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost.
Oh, yeah, of course. I know it well.
Only the poem which served as the basis for my doomed experimental stage production.
I'm sure it's a great poem.
The next line is, I should have called it something you somehow haven't to deserve. Wait, what? I should have called it...
Poetry.
Oh, right.
Huh?
Of course.
Yeah.
Mean anything to you?
Well, is he a Christian man? Frost, said Ath.
Yes, I think he was, with a healthy measure of doubt.
So I'm not calling you out for that, I'm just...
I didn't even hear you. I had to take my headphones off.
Oh, that's okay. Then it sounds to me like the grace of God. You get it when you're baptized. It's automatic. You don't have to do anything to earn it. And when he was smacked into it, you just try to be worthy of it. Yeah. What else is on a tree? Yeah. What do you think?
Harry, you know I only attend church for the acoustics.
Then what's the line mean to you?
Oh, I take it very literally. It's a moral claim. There is, for each of us, a place called home. The relationship is inalienable. It's our birthright. No one may keep us from this place.
Says who, though? I mean, who enforces it?
If God won't, then it's up to us.
And I guess you think that the same goes for that kid back there.
Am I so transparent?
So why is it up to us, though? Doesn't his grandma work in a bank or something?
Does she?
I'm pretty sure I heard that.
But Harry, don't you think that if he could get help from family...
Sure. Maybe they had a fight.
He looked exhausted.
Yeah, he did.
Why don't you go check on him?
kind of quiet back there, huh?
Oh. Not to scold him, Harry. Just to see how he's doing. Yeah, the TV distraction is background, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I'll catch up on the melodrama of the day.
To love a red moon on repeat. Or the next episode? Who knows?
Well, you've been glued to this program all day. What do you make of it? Oh, Emily.
What?
Everybody's secretly in love with everybody else. It's so boring. Too consistent. I see. Sorry your play was a bust. Live theatre is always a risk. That's what makes it interesting. I agree. Sure, you're a performer. You understand. I was in a movie recently. I hadn't heard. Fuck you and your play. I was in a movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a western. Kind of. A glitch western. You have my complete attention. I was just thinking about your poem.
I keep seeing Qui-Gon Jinn in the background. This guy looks like Qui-Gon Jinn. Actually sees it. I know.
Yeah, but I was thinking about it as a riddle. Like, what's the place where when you have to go there, they have to take you in? And the answer is home? No, it's a grave. Thanks, Emily. Our host returns! But so quickly. Harry? Well, did you and the young man have a heart-to-heart conversation? How is he? He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh. He's asleep on the floor. Oh, that's you.
He's asleep on the floor with a roll of paper towels as a pillow.
Try to remember, Harry.
It's all right. Let him rest.
Oh. Yay! Now we did it. Now we finished it. Yeah.
Completed.
We won!
Woo!
Woo!
Even got my own. There we go.
Yeah! The sparkles. Woo! Woo! Yippee!
Mm-hmm.
Now the horses are truly dead. You so right.
Wow, yeah.
Now we've really laid them in the grave. Oh, man. Yeah, that was good. Can't beat that dead horse. Damn. I'm glad I didn't cry during that part now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd feel real bad right now. I did nearly come close at one point. But I was like, I held it together. I was okay. I made it out.
I like the little surprise of sorts of having all of the, like the, I don't know, ghost figures, memory figures, whatever they are, start to appear, and then the sort of the chorus joins in of sorts as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. It was quite subtle, like the chorus. I didn't notice it until you pointed it out. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It's definitely very different to things that I probably would normally pick out. But I do really enjoy like the storytelling. I guess I've said this before. I like games that have good like strong stories and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was something very unique for me when I played it as well, on just how kind of like it's. I appreciated that it is somewhat linear. Like you're not for how confusing some of the story elements are. Like you're not just like, okay, where do I go? Like,
yeah,
it's not like you need to go and speak to a very specific NPC and you're just lost on what is even going on and things like you are sort of stumbling forward, I feel, but like it's kind of part of it to be a little bit lost in this, and you even get the impression that it's supposed to feel that way, like how with Supernatural some of the things start to be, and like with the overworld map is like the 2D map with the wheel moving around, but you get the sound effects of the car moving, so it's sort of get this interesting sort of 1 degree of separation of sorts, and that sort of thing I think was quite.
I did enjoy like the back and forward kind of like jumping around different perspectives and timelines, because it kind of like confused things a little bit, but I did kind of get the sense that it is meant to be this kind of like loop of like, I guess, you know, if you're stuck on a hamster wheel, right, and you're like, if you imagine like the working class is like analogous to, you know, keeps turning, and like there'll always be another spin on the wheel effectively. So like their story's finished and then another person's story is just beginning. You know, it starts back at that beginning with that dice. Die.
Yeah, true. The die does repeat in that infinite time loop it's found itself in.
Fuck Bob for not defending it with his life.
Yeah, that's right. It's his fault.
It's his fault that we're stuck in this time loop. Specifically Bob's fault.
Damn it, Bob.
And then there was that scene with the museum at in one of the interludes where they're walking through the museum, and then I suppose, you know, later in the game you walk through the museum at kind of like a different time point. Like for a little while I thought they were on separate timelines, but then they did kind of converge at the end there.
Yeah, because some of that was sort of referencing things like the computer, which, what was it called, like the Amazon, or it was
the Moss computer.
Yeah. I think there was a reference to that computer in that. Let me see if I can find the thing that was at the end of Act 1, was it, that particular interlude?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a giant computer that's leaning on its side and that sort of thing. But it's a lot of foreshadowing.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be shocked even if you replayed it, and if those things in the museum at the time, the first time you go through, make more sense. Because I remember I was like, oh, I know this from this part of the game, and then I was like, oh, is this part of the game? And then there were a few exhibits where I was like, I have no idea what this is referencing, but I suspect they probably reference future events. Like there was one like stormy one. There was like a storm or
probably
something.
Jump straight in. Oh well, yeah. You could move around it, I suppose. It's the interlude at the end after limits and demonstrations.
Ah, this one.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I go in here, I remember it was noisy though.
Ah, true. Got it.
Hey, just Oh no, I think we. Oh yeah, there's the computer.
Oh, I think it was the other. Oh yeah. What's it got? It's almost like a disc spinning coin.
It's a microfilm reader. Okay. I guess that's kind of like referencing the TV station?
Oh, okay.
Maybe?
Yeah. Because it's got like the static. Oh, okay. Maybe this one's a TV station reference or something.
Well, there were a few different TV references.
True.
Like with Weaver. Found materials? Because this was a reference to like that, a limehouse. Like the barn? You know when we're looking out of the barn and we see like the thing on the TV?
Yeah.
There's like the storm.
Oh, this one's like the server.
And that looks like a horse.
In the middle. A horse?
Right? Can you see it? There's like the snouts here. Like the nose. You can see it better in some.
Yeah, because it shifts a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it does change. Actually, yeah, the silhouette changes.
Oh wait, I think I saw I think I can see a face staring directly at that camera if I sort of.
Yeah.
Defocus a little.
I wonder if it changes depending on if you stand.
Oh, yeah.
Like I can kind of see like a long. I don't know. I'm imagining things maybe.
Yeah. Visage.
If I close my eyes, it's like I'm standing there. Ooh. A human hurricane. A hurry man, if you will. Written by a computer. Okay. This was like oh yeah, that was the different paths. I think that was like the mine track.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this was the Equus oils. The haunts. Basement puzzle. Because that was the reference to like them being in a basement.
Oh yeah, and the points of that wireframe thing looks a bit like the D20. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. I can like see a Lula Chamberlain retrospective. Lula was
she's the one we meet in Act 2 in the like she's the one we need to speak to on like the second floor.
Yeah.
And stuff.
At the bureau.
Because there's some connection between like Lula, the guy at Equus Oils, I think Weaver and someone else. That they were all sort of in this group that might have been part of originally instigating some of these things. So it's all a bit quirky.
Yeah. It's a conspiracy. It is. I've clicked on this again. Yeah. Cool. They're all in on it. Even the horses. Well, the horses were in on it. That's for sure. I don't know if they still are. Ooh.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Awkward. The haunts conspiracy. Haunts. I forgot that I had that emote. I love that emote.
What is this? Haunts.
Haunts. With like the really long nose.
Yeah.
There's something about it. Spur hasing his 7TV emotes. Yeah, sometimes I'll steal them from other people's channels. I'll like see someone use a 7TV emote and I'm like, don't mind if I do. Just yoink.
Yeah. Browsing a 7TV. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few in there, you know. Don't worry too much about, you know what I mean.
There was, I think, talked about, but my most memorable, my number one most memorable part of the whole game was in Act 3 when Junebug and Johnny had their performance. That sort of also took me by surprise, and just the way it was interactive and these sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that I did like that. What would I say my most memorable point was? I would say probably exploring the whiskey factory.
The facility.
The facility.
Yeah, right.
Because I really liked the kind of tying in of like, we finally meet these people and then kind of getting the story and understanding a little bit about what the whiskey company really is the metaphor for here. And like this, you get this really clear, like, sending these people into debt, you know, and this endless cycle of debt. And like the coffins that the whiskey was being brewed in was like a tie-in as well for like the coffins at the very beginning, and then you find out that was the driver from the whiskey company.
Yeah, that Conway ultimately ends up replacing.
Yeah. And then I also, reflecting on it a little bit, I also wonder whether, you know, with at the end how they had this whole thing of like, there's like this home, right, that, you know, is a place, like everyone has a home effectively, right? And maybe even from that interlude, like the grave is the one place that can never shut you out, that always has to take you. And the whiskey factory was effectively a home for the people that ended up going there, you know, unwilling or no, that they slept, they ate there, you know, they worked there, and sure, they were working themselves into the bone, but that technically did become their home in a way. And I wonder if partially that was, you know, something that they looked for, because Conway, you know, unwittingly got himself caught up in it, but then he probably felt like he didn't have anywhere else to go, and then there was this promise that he could work for them, and, you know, he'd have for them a place to sleep and eat, and, you know, all these co-workers, and maybe in his mind that was his home and for him. And then, you know, Shannon kept wandering because that wasn't enough for her.
Yeah.
That wasn't what she was looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's kind of like his home on the road of sorts. Like, it seems like that's his... They're seemingly like turning to spirits and things in the whiskey company. And yeah, his job will be a driver for... Like, they seem to be turning into I don't know if they're turning into mortal beings and things, but they are turning into skeletons.
Yeah.
And what's quite interesting, of course, that they're even underground, underneath a cemetery. Like, to get in there, the door was through a crypt in a graveyard.
Yeah.
And so that is, and they do their casks, their aging is in... caskets, coffins and things. So that is very, very reinforcing the analogy of dying, and that's where. Yeah. But the spirit's not resting of sorts or something else. I don't know if that's a form of purgatory, or that is a like you say, that's his home, or that's comfort. Like, he knows he can just drive, and it's almost like a lot of the people that were down there and things that were doing all this repetitive or rote jobs and that sort of stuff. Like someone who's just standing on the inspection line, just watching. Like, I think they were saying they were the ones who might be the most far gone or so. But
yeah. Pretty interesting. And then the idea that kind of Weaver had kind of created this through the algorithm.
Yeah.
And then her being kind of like that tie-in at the end where she's in that place waiting for Shannon.
Which, so for reading that paragraph and all the rest, it wasn't... I don't think she was supposed to be like, living present and they reunited.
Fair.
I didn't get that impression necessarily. So it does seem like Shannon sort of found her own new family.
Yeah.
I guess is kind of how that was going. Like, she found her own new community. She was, because when we first meet her in the mine opening, she was on the phone having like a conversation about debts, or it was almost like an argument or something when we first meet her.
Yeah, I remember
and then she gets
that.
off the phone to speak to Conway.
Yeah, I do remember that vaguely.
I'm just trying to see what I can check.
So long ago. Back in the recesses of my mind.
Yeah. As I scroll through the guide that I had open. When do we meet Shannon? It's just this guide. I mean, it's an achievement guide, so it's not really.
Yeah, it's not really
going
a story.
through all of the.
Yeah.
So it skips over a lot, but it was just a guide that I found on hand that had some pictures which helped me to understand a bit of progress that we were going through and things. But
how far do we have left to go?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really say. It just here Conway will find Shannon. The two will eventually trek deeper into the mine and test the PA system. So yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Oh well. But that, I guess she was looking for family, really, in a literal sense, and then in the end, she found her new founder family. I suppose.
Yeah. Any other favorite moments? Enjoyed the parts where someone just started singing. There were a couple of songs where, the musicians were in kind of the foreground and we saw their shadows. There were a couple of moments where that gave me goosebumps.
I really like the way that just the way they sort of just it's playing with that depth thing, so they're like present and not present of sorts. Like they are background and they're in silhouette, but we see them and they just sort of slide into frame because you happen to move across the camera, or they're drifting across on the boat is one of them, and
the boat one was really good.
Subtlety of sorts was nice.
There was also another memorable moment for me was in that dive bar with the fish, and right at the end when Shannon's got to leave on her own and like that really sad song played.
Which dive bar?
There was like
fish?
the restaurant with all the different things on the menu.
Oh yeah. Right.
Just after we lost Conway. So that was quite a memorable moment for me as well, because I remember listening. We sat and listened to that for a little while, and then I was like, okay, we got to go before I.
Before too much sentimentality kicks in or something.
Yeah.
There was another part. Just after we flew out. So when you got on the Eagle on Julian and you flew out, and you were like, when we were like walking, I think we were controlling Ezra during that point as you're walking between the trees, and I really liked the way that was. It was really messing with perspective. Like there's trees that are cutting in front of an object at one point, but then that object is behind things that are seemingly shown more in the foreground. Like it was really messing with that. But it was also, the further you travel to the right, you were like traveling through time almost and things.
Yeah, that was
that
cool.
Sort of stuff.
Yeah. If we huddled together like this, no one could see us cry. So true. Also, as a VTuber, it's like once I like go, I was like watching back. When I was watching back, I was like, if you didn't know or you didn't have the context, it would be hard to tell if I was like having a little chuckle or actually crying.
That's like last time when you went, oh, where?
Where?
And then,
Yeah.
and then I like chuckled at that, and then there was a few quiet sobs that followed it.
Oh, I had to try really hard not to ugly cry last week. That caught me really off guard. Actually, we didn't see Blue in that ending scene.
So I made the same choice that you did. Remember, I pointed out as Conway was going down the river Styx, how it popped up with that dialogue and it was a skull and an arrow? Yeah, to me that looked like you're supposed to click the skull and the arrow was like a back button more than anything. So apparently that is actually a choice. And the choice, the two options don't really make sense to me on what it presents. But choosing the skull means that Blue goes with Conway, and choosing the arrow means that Blue goes with Shannon.
Right.
But, and if you choose the arrow, then Blue will be present in Act 5.
Right.
So I don't know exactly how that mechanically was supposed to work. Like, is Blue supposed to have jumped onto the... Like, Blue was clearly not there, but I like the interpretation. And hopefully it was actually the case. I don't have a screenshot of it or anything, but actually, I'm looking at it now. I do have a screenshot. That is definitely a dog. I think you are exactly right. There's two cats off to the side, but right in the center, that must be Blue. That has to be Blue.
Yeah.
And we left Blue there to go and reunite, be picked up by Conway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the interpretation we're going with, that he was picked up by Conway.
Yes, not
the interpretation that they go to the grave when they go to the whiskey company, and therefore Blue went to the grave with Conway. That's not the interpretation we're going with. They lived happily ever after.
Yes, all of those things. Yes.
Well, honestly, that makes me less sad than Blue staying with Shannon, because that kind of... obviously that broke my heart when I thought that was the case. So I can feel my eyes pricking already, just at like the thought of that whole thing again. I don't know what it is that some things make me cry, and then other things I'm like, well, that was nice. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because I was so close to crying again when I rewatched that stupid Omno VOD.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one that's a game that you played previously, of course, but I don't...
Yeah. I think you'd been very busy, and you popped in right at the end. Probably just as I was like having my little minty bee, or potentially just after that. But
no, I'm just checking it up for screenshots to see if I might recognize it. Oh, yes, I do remember. I didn't quite understand the significance, but yes, I do remember coming in and you were, and I don't know if it was as I arrived or something, but yeah, it was right at the end and you were like, oh no, it's leave. Oh yeah, because you're jumping between these like islands or platforms or something, and you're like, oh no, did I leave them behind? Did they come with me or something? And there was like one false alarm and then I think they really
tried to hammer it home. I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
Like, I was like wiping, like full palm tear wiping. Like, I was distraught. That's probably the most I've ever cried on stream. Yeah. Stupid video game. Oh. But yeah, that was good. Should we wrap it up and
Sure.
And I'm only saying that because I'm quite hungry.
Yeah, I might get maybe a little snack before.
I could go a snack.
Yeah.
Little post dinner. Dinner 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Thank you for trusting my recommendation with the redeem.
Yay!
After all,
Yes.
I did mention it was a little bit of a gamble in some respects, that it might not have been. Yeah, she recommends depression. Whoopsie.
Can't believe you've done this. I can tick it off in my game redeems now too.
Oh.
Little green tick reaction. Tick. It's different. Why is it a different check mark? Hang on.
What?
We cannot have a different check mark. There we go. For some reason, there's multiple options that are near identical, but not exactly identical. And there we go. So next week's going to be Escape from Tarkov, so it's going to be a slightly different vibe.
Huh. Same, but different, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
A little more shouting, maybe.
Yes. Probably mainly Saf at me, but...
Yeah.
Good night, Tempest.
He does that.
Yeah. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you why.
Same amount of depression. Maybe more. You know?
Yeah, true. I did a lot more chaos and screaming. That is true. I was taken back when I was watching Polaris, and I was like not following Saf's instructions at all. And I was like, I can't believe Saf agreed to play Tarkov with me after that.
I do wonder how much it was. I'll have to ask him, but like how much it was because he was playing Tarkov that week. Because I know like he plays with some of these games, like when the Marvel Rivals came out, he was definitely doing his recruitment drive at that point, and then when a new update for Tarkov or so, he got into that, and he was doing another recruitment drive. So he could have recommended it at the peak of his recruitment drive, but I'm not sure how much Tarkov he's played recently. I suppose
he's still playing a lot of it recently. He mostly plays it off stream though.
Oh yeah.
But I'll see him jump into his chat in his Discord, and then I'll see the usual suspects that he plays Tarkov with join the call, and I'm like, I know what's going down here. It's like sometimes I'll know when he's going to stream Remnant, because I'll see him hop into the call and he's in there by himself, and I'll be like, oh, what are you up to? And then I'll see Falcon or Clay join the call. It's usually Falcon and then Clay after that. And I'll be like, oh, go, he's streaming.
Yeah, Clay wouldn't be in there before.
Yeah. Clay's verifying files, that's why she's not in there yet. Oh, poor Clay. But did you have anyone that you wanted to raid out to tonight?
Ooh, let me see. Who's out there?
Is there anybody out there? No.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she's wrapping up this very second.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I think that's what I'm seeing in the chat there.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, let me see. I did see a
Target
Discord
selection
notification, which I thought might have meant that someone else was streaming, but let me check. What did they actually say? Maybe they're... Oh, we'll have to delay a bit because they're waiting for a phone call. Okay, they would have been live now, but they're not. Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's all right.
Who else?
Oh, what have I done?
Uh-oh.
That's fine. It's all good. Everything under control.
I believe it.
Otherwise, Victor is streaming for another hour.
Yeah, Victor might be a go.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good option.
All right. Let's do that. let me get this raid message sorted first. Is there like a sparkle emoji so that we can... Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Watch this.
yeah.
Watch me use this trick that Jim showed me of Windows V. I use that all the time now.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
And do you remember the Windows semicolon as well? Is a good way to access all those... Oh, wait, Windows V. It's the same menu. Yeah, just Windows colon takes you straight to the emote.
Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Raid Victor for some chill art and time. Oh, Nova just raided in there too.
Yeah. So
watch this cool trick.
not just any clipboard, Atri. It's a clipboard with memory. So it'll show your several most recent things you've copied. You can even pin some things there so that they'll be accessible.
I did that the other day. That was handy.
Go.
That was helpful. All right. So, I don't know why that command didn't work. That's fine. It's all good. Anyway, check out Jim. Jim streams stuff like indie games, Mass Effect, and other interesting things. Very Moody Monday type vibe. So you can check that out on Jim's channel. It's chill. It's good times. We're becoming wizards over there. So, come join the wizards. But yes, otherwise, everyone, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. Thank you so much for joining us, Jim. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yay!
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
I'll be on Atri's channel tomorrow. What are you doing on the weekend?
Yes, Atri is playing Final Fantasy IX with Jim. You can find him there. And I will be doing Final Fantasy XIV. A raid message is there. Thanks, everyone. Bye.